Okay. That's... we've only waited a little bit, but I think we're back. I think we're good. Hi. I restarted computer and I turned off hags. Thank you, Marco, for helping me. I feel whenever there's like any kind of like tech trouble, I am one of those people that when there's tech trouble, my response mechanism is to lay down and go back to bed. I'm a giver-upper. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter when it comes to technology. When I was younger, I was the one who was like the tech person in the house because I was the youngest, I suppose. But I'm definitely, as I've gotten older, I have not kept up with technology. I have not. So like, I don't know this stuff. I don't know this stuff. I'm not good with it. I immediately go, oh no. Thank you for the follow, Satan. Thank you. Congratulations, Spoogie, most special person of the stream. You get nothing. Piam, 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 piam. We've now had 3 special people of the stream because this is technically the 3rd start. I have unlisted the second one because it only went for like 17 minutes. So if you are a VOD watcher, just know that it was mostly me being like, oh no, why is stream down? Oh no. Anyway. Hi. We're back. Thank you, Louette, for the raid. Thank you, Nasi, for the raid. I hope you both had wonderful streams. I'm very sorry that it happened during a tech thingy, but, you know, that happens sometimes. But we never left. You never did, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting. I very nearly was like, end stream, give up. But like, I haven't really streamed for the day. I haven't really streamed in like a couple of days. I do hope that like, it'll be fine. Thank you, Quasi. I appreciate it. Thank you. Besides, we haven't played the game yet. I do wonder though if this is gonna register on like Twitch Tracker as like 2 separate streams, because oh, my model is taking a time. Come on. Oh, I hope that's not a bad sign. Model, please do not panic, model. I will cry. That'll be interesting if it does. I hope that it doesn't. I would like for things to work out. I like when things work correctly. Now you have the power of friends to continue on streaming. Yes. Although, I do have to be totally honest. Even with the power of friends, I want to put this nicely for myself because I'm trying not to be harsh on myself. But I am one of those streamers that's a little bit delicate, I think, when there's tech trouble, because like I said before, I do that thing where I want to lay down and give up. But that's also true of a lot of things in my life where my reaction to hardship is I want to lay down. Billy, thank you very much for 41 months and for 3 months in advance. I hope you are doing well. It is lovely to see you again. Hi. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I'm sorry, I'm just checking some things. Sorry, Poochie just sent me a message saying my Aerogay books need to be signed by Just. I will never trade them. Which reminds me, actually, I learned something. I have one more story to tell you guys, and then I think I'll have caught you guys up on everything. What about the power of biddies? Biddies helps. It does. I won't lie. Being given a shiny coin does improve mood. I'm sorry to be that kind of lady. I'm sorry to be that kind of person. But how many of you would become happier if somebody handed you $1? Like, it is kind of one of those things where if somebody hands you $1, it makes you feel a bit better. I'm sorry. I am sorry to be that kind of person. Thank you, Quasi, for the 400 caps. Thank you. For... We hit the dono goal for the day. Thank you. Okay, well, I wouldn't tone it down. See? Being handed a shiny gold coin makes people happy. At least you're honest. I like to be honest. I like being honest. Honesty is one of those things that I do enjoy being. Typical e-girl begging. But thank you. I do really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah. Stream keep.
Appreciating the Vivi will continue until morale improves.
Thank you. Thank you, Turing. Thank you. We should open the game. Otherwise, it's really not going to be a TCG Card Shop Sim. I should open it up and you guys should be able to open some packs. Thank you. Wait, about 5 bits. I appreciate that too. It's very nice of you. Thank you. But thank you, Turing. Thank you. It's like handing someone crying a water bottle and some tissues. Yeah, but it's $1. What game? We're playing the game. We play a video game. Play a video game. Make sure that it works. Distract Vivi from from focusing too hard on technology. But I did learn something, and I'm gonna move you guys around while I talk about this. Deep breath. There you are. Were this model's boobs always this big? Yes. I haven't changed my model. I didn't go back and get new art / rigging to get slightly bigger breasts. It is the vest. Vivi has always been stacked. Vivi has always been stacked. People always tell me that they don't notice. That they're like, oh, Vivi actually has large breasts. I didn't notice. I don't know. For some reason, like, something about the design, I think it's the hair getting in the way and whatnot. People don't notice. And they're just like, wait, Vivi what? Vivi what? Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Selected effects. 1 second. I just realized there it is. Okay, outline. There's one more thing that I want. I want... But I learned something from Jest. And I am a little sad. A while ago, while talking to like J18 Publishing, they were like, hey, do you want any books? And I was like, I would love some books. Some books would be really nice. And I named all these books that I wanted, and then didn't hear anything. So I assumed that maybe they forgot, and then moving happened and everything. And I was like, oh, you know, this was like maybe like a year and a bit ago. So I was like, it's fine. Maybe it'll show up at some point. Well, guess what Australian Customs ate? I lost a lot of doujinshi to the cold, heartless sea. They were illegal? No. I explicitly was like, hey, I'm in Australia. Probably don't send me any of like the lolly stuff to be super safety sure, but everything else should be fine. And I got none of it. I didn't get notified. Nothing. They didn't get notified. It just got sent. And at some point, it just disappeared. Just disappeared. No notifications. No nothing. We have no idea where it went. We have no idea where it got to. I suppose that's something they can maybe look up with their tracking information. Nothing that I can look up. But yeah, I'm sad because I really wanted a copy of Iapan, which is Make a Disgusted Face While You Show Me Your Panties, the art book. Which is not that explicit. It's not, like, I say it's not that explicit. You can see, like, it's just girls showing you their underwear while they look at you with, like, a disgusted face. Like a kind of look. I really liked the anime. Zodiac Respite, thank you very much for the follow. Is it Respite or Respite? I'm assuming Respite, but, you know, I could be wrong. I sent a shitload of AX single releases of Miku to a friend who was forced to move back home to her home country in Chile. Customs ate it. They didn't even send her a notice. Straight up stole the figurines. It sucks. But yeah, we are endeavoring to get me those books because I want to be able to do streams for J18 Publishing over on Replay, because we now have Replay as an option and I can show you all of the lewd books that I have. Let's go. So that would be nice. That would be nice to have that option. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you guys for being so kind, even with all of the up and down and whatnot. Memories of Potato. Thank you for 41 months. Customs. Why customs do this to us? Why? Oh, well. My in-laws had their luggage opened and had multiple pairs of Nike trainers stolen by the TSA. Oh my god. Is the rumba still in Chinese? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't checked. I haven't heard. Okay, I want to play a video game. I need dumb, stupid video game. Make happy. Where is it? Okay. Alrighty. My grandpa used to work in customs and stole like a bunch of stuff. You're just outing your grandpa. What? That's, oh my god. Aw, jazzy grandpa. Aw. Dear God. Okay. Yeah, brain rot game. Make brain happy. Okay. My grandpa's dead, so they've got no one to convict. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, gonna move this over here. Do you know if there's a way to view past streams on Replay? Yeah, there is. I can verbally walk you through it if you would like. Basically, there's a tab that shows you VODs. We do have to, like, you have to manually publish the VOD. Like, you have to be like, hey, have this available to see. But, like, it's like a couple of clicks and then we put it up. That's what we've done over on the Just Idols channel. So I would also be able to do that. Do I have my controller plugged in? There it is. My god. Okay. Man, I got so thrown off. You too can experience a call from God. Yes, we did play a very small amount of You, Me, and Her. I've only stolen uninterrupted power supplies from work. I've only stolen a pair of shoes from Rivers, which has since shut down. It's dead now. That's okay, Vera. Don't you worry. It's fine. You're allowed to be busy. I think some socks. Zenga, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, oh man, tech stuff. I think everything I've ever taken from work has been on accident. Aww. Look at you. Good noodle. Good noodle who doesn't take things from work. I don't know. Sometimes you want to stick it to the man and steal a bunch of toilet paper. I stole Lego from preschool at 5 and then started crying. Aww. Okay, so I played a little bit. I played like a very small amount of this off stream. We still have not gotten a full art card, just so you know. That did not happen. I started like trying to grind this off stream. It feels so slow in the beginning. When you get later into the game, yeah, it does feel slow in the beginning. So yeah, basically nothing crazy cool has happened off stream. Game continues to hold out on us. I think the only thing I've unintentionally stolen from work has been a box cutter knife. I actually found an old box cutter knife in my things. It belonged to a girl I worked with. And so it has written on like the blade being like, not the blade, the handle being like George's knife. Is any of this different? It all looks the same. It's been a while since I've played. So yeah, this is the store, if you guys remember it. is big. They have branded stuff now. They did like a thing with Ultra Pro. Yeah, they did a thing with Ultra Pro. You can do decorations now, I think. Never seen someone expand this much before. We also have out here, and this is where we're putting more tables, because the money seems to be with the tables. But then you guys also were the ones who were like, you need to sell your, like, singles. And so we also got into that. So yeah, the shelving, it doesn't look like we've... doesn't look like I'm totally on top of everything, but we should open some packs. Why not? Do I have all the cards? Wait a minute. Open phone. Do I have all of them yet? Or am I... So we got to the red. Yep, so we have all of the different kinds of boosters. We do have all of the different kinds of boosters now. We did get to red. What else do they have, though? Booster packs, accessories. Okay. Doesn't look like they added anything accessory-wise. That all looks the same. No more figurines. Oh, that reminds me. We did look at, like a figurine store. And I realized I'm not up to date with new anime very much. And if I am, I don't really, like, I'm not drawn to the characters in the way that I used to. The only figurines that I was interested in was Miku, which is kind of a given. Everybody loved Miku. And there was a Haruhi Suzumiya. Okay. Miku? Yeah. I don't know. I like the older anime girls. My DIY. Okay. Oh, this is it. Deco. Wall 1 purchased. Wall 2, which is like slate. Then we have a gray wall. Oh, you can have brick for 5,000. Okay. Tiles. Oh, no, these are... Yep, okay, so these are all walls. $10,000 for that? Really? Damn, but I like that one. Okay, so we currently have, like, these, like, wooden slate walls. Haruhi, more like Haruhum. Get out. Okay, floor. Okay. So we can make it look a bit, like, darker in here. Ceiling. Okay. Oh, we could make it look like a bowling alley. And then there's posters. There are posters. Suppose we could put something up. What do we have? Oh my god, on sale! Actually. Okay. That has these guys. Can I just, like, put it in, like, the window? Okay. Did I buy it? Where did it go? How do you get it? Is it in my cart? It said that I bought it, right? Bitch, where? Where do you show up? Where do you go? It says owned. I just bought another one! Where are they? I don't... Decorate button? Poster. Thank you. Thank you, Gray. It's like, bitch, where? Place. Whoa. Oh, it does not like that. How come I can't turn around? How come? Oh, it does not like controller. Controller, it doesn't work. This is me using the stick. It immediately stops you from moving things around. Wow. That is something they gotta work on. Alright. Got him. And then over here, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, it says that we have the box, but I don't have the box for this one. Oh, I bought a liar. I bought a poster and I can't put it up. It's false advertising. Well, I'm opening some stuff up. I need the dopamine. It's not lying, it's advertising. But I don't have it. I'd be advertising something I don't have. It goes really fast now. Maybe it's your coming soon. Maybe. Fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, we go fast now. 20 bucks. Okay. We got one new card and it was worth 20 bucks. Okay. Alright, not bad. 94. We're not doing a grift right now. If I get comfortable, then maybe we'll do a grift in a bit. But I'm good just playing the game and hanging out. Alright. But yeah, we are at the point where we don't have to do a lot of work. We can mostly just open cards. Mostly. Wait a minute. Oh no. I didn't bulk it the way that I like to. I had the setting way too general. Like way too general. Hanging out is nice. I'm glad. Because we haven't been able to hang out in a little while. Because usually I do this. There. There we go. Bundle. Put one. Bundle. Not enough. Okay. Can we go higher than that? Whoop. Oh, that takes forever. I forgot. I forgot that doing that takes fucking forever. One. I hate using mouse. Wah. Okay, one. Actually, wait. No, I go to $1. There we go. And 2. But yeah, the last time we played this, I can't remember exactly what happened. Actually, wait. Do we have enough if I set it super general? No, we don't. Okay, cool. Let's just do some fucking huge general ones then. Let's go. Not enough. The last time we played this, I can't remember what happened exactly. But I remember walking away from that stream being like, I don't think I can play this on stream anymore. To be fair, we'd also been playing it a lot. Like, a lot. I think we did, like, 11 streams. And this is technically stream number 12. Anyway, we'll start another day. 12 dissatisfied customers. You got burnt out of the game? No, I was still really enjoying it. But I felt like me streaming it, I was doing a bad job. I felt like I was not doing good. It's a good Yap game. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just slowly, like, getting reaccustomed to this because it has been a while since I've played this. Alright, we have employees. Let's see if I remember who they are. Do I remember who they are? You were stock, if I remember correctly. There he goes. And no, he's hanging out here. Hi. Oh no. Restock shelf. Should I fill up shelf with no label? No. No. There you are. You were the cash register guy. Man the counter. Did I have anybody else? Did I have any other employees? There's so many stinky people. What the hell? You feel it was getting stale? I swear, if it's because you felt bad about grifting. I felt like it might have been a bit stale. I might have felt that way. Oh, we had another employee. Oh, you were the price setter. You were the price setter. Set price. Oh god, what were we rounding it up to? Was it 15%? You know what? 20%. Yeah, 20%. Let's go crazy with it. 20%. Okay. I think we're good. All right. Ah. Bushra guy was the first employee? Was he? I think. I think we fired him at some point, and then we got the cash register guy. The cash register guy is probably the most important. And all the cons I've gone to, stinkies have been thankfully rare around me. I saw people were talking, saying that there were people who smelled bad at Offkai. If I can be totally honest with you, totally pathetically honest with you, I have been thinking about buying male deodorant just because I miss the smell. I just... I miss the smell. I miss it. It was kind of... Really, it was? I wasn't sure if people, like, were amping it up or not. Oh, shit. She wants to buy something. Wait, do I still have my Zoom set up correctly? Wait. I don't. I'm, like, here. I can only, like, go between here. I don't have this set up correctly. Not set up correctly. All right. I think I can set this up there. I'm gonna piss her off a little bit. Sorry. You know what? I actually do need this. I will give you $150 for it. Done. All right. Bye. Bye, ma'am. She was not happy. Ollie would be proud. Oh, Jazzy. I trust you guys. I trust you guys. I don't believe anyone here would be, like, what's the word? Like, stinky at a con. I don't know. You guys don't give me that impression. You guys don't give me that impression. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can set my Zoom key correctly. Well, not like that. Okay. Well, I want one to be here. So let me open that up. Move model. Is this the other one? No, that's not the other one. Okay, so there's this one and there's this one. Record position. And then I want the other one to be in the middle here. Here. So we'll do that. All right, let me see. Better. Way better. Nice. Okay. We're set up now. We're set up now. Can't stand hair even being slightly off, let alone being stinky. I understand. Hi, Burner. We have not done the Gamba at the minute. I'm getting back in to it. This is the first time I played in a bit. Watch it. I have a shout out for Burner if there is a if there is a mod present. Super late to this whole VTuber thing, but it's very entertaining to say the least. Oh, Respite. Cool. I would not pick me as the first VTuber to watch. But this game was really popular last year. Like, really popular for like a while. Okay, 1 second. I need to remember how to do all the ordering. What was it? It was tabletop. It wasn't this. It was down here. Oh, it's all the way at the bottom? Really? Okay. Add you. Okay. But yeah, I was watching Burner play it recently. I was like, I miss playing TCG Card Shop. Oh, yeah, I've been liking the Barbie girls. Oh, I'm glad. I love the Barbies. I love all the Barbie girls. I think they've been playing something recently. I've been a little bit out of the loop. Are they playing the Elden Rings? Playing the Elden Rings. Okay. Just gonna make sure to put singles out. Whoop. Market price. 1, 2, 3. Round it up. Night Rain. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I'm not really an Elden Ring person, so you won't really catch me playing it. I'm not really good at the, what do you call it? Souls-likes. I'm bad at the Souls-likes. We'll get another one of these. We don't have any of these yet. Maybe more of the cards? Okay. I like Sims too. They are very chill. They're nice to talk over. We are running out of desk mats. Something fierce. Where is it? You. So we're almost out of you. Oh, wait, no. Oh, you're the dual one. Well, we're almost out of them too. We're entirely out of... Can I crouch? I don't think you can crouch. I just realized I can't really see down there. Okay, let me find him. It's, is it this guy? I think it's that guy. Okay. Raids often show up in the bunker, and that's how I ended up here. Yeah, we do get quite a few. We do get quite a few. I think this is good. All right. What's the bunker? That's where we are. I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi. I am radioactive Australian VTuber, and we call where we hang out the bunker. Also, I do not care for whatever this is. He can leave. There we go. And we call ourselves the bunk mates. Okay, I think we're good. All right. He's doing all the work. Really, I should be opening cards. Like, I hired all these people so that I would not have to worry about it, and I could just open cards. All right. Yeah, I heard that. System Shock 2 remaster is happening. I haven't played System Shock yet. None of them. Not the original. None. Okay. That means a lot to me, JT. That means a lot. There's a lot of games that I would like to play, but we have stuff that we have to finish, and I just have consistently not been up to playing anything story heavy, which sucks because we need to finish Valhalla, because we're very close to finishing Valhalla. We need to finish Final Fantasy VIII. God, what else? Final Fantasy VIII, Valhalla. I did want to get back to Ace Attorney. Oblivion. Oblivion's gonna be a long-running thing. Like, Oblivion, yeah, that's story-based, but that's also just kind of an adventure. You know? That's like Skyrim. Because I'm not even trying to do, like, the... We did finish Life is Strange. I made sure that we finished that as quickly as possible. I was like, we are finishing this. We are finishing this so quickly. Okay. Market price. 1, 2, 3. Ah, Tommy. Thank you for 4 months. I've noticed Marco is making more Simpsons references as of late. Oh my god, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Guys, I'm doing it. Holy crap. I'm affecting people. Let's go. I'm so happy. I gasped so loud just then, I need to cough. Fuck. Thank you for 6 months. Or 4 months. 4 months? 6 months? I don't know. Thank you for many months. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Corruption tag. Yeah, I'm just slowly giving everybody Simpsons fever. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Simpsonification. Which, by the way, that's the one art of Vivi that I genuinely don't want. Like, not even, like, as a joke. You can get any kind of art of Vivi you want. You can get any fetish or messed up stuff or art of Vivi getting absolutely murdered. I don't mind. But if you get Simpsons art of Vivi, I'm not going to interact with it, and I'll actually be, like, a little upset at you. Because Simpsons art is very cursed. Simpsonifying people looks really cursed. I might not hate you, but I'd be a little not happy about it. I'd be a little not happy about it. What do you want? What do you want? I don't want this. No, goodbye. What about Family Guyfication? That's already happened. Is that why they do it every episode? Maybe. How come nobody's spraying that guy? How come hey. What do you hey. Okay, we got him. We got him. It's fine. We got him. Herguru? Yes. Matt Groening? Absolutely not. Yeah. So is this the one? Wait, here? Oh, I bought the wrong ones. They're these fucks. I didn't get... Damn it. Oh. Actually, we have shelves at the back. What if we vivify The Simpsons? I don't know how you'd do that. Would you make them anime girls? How would that work? Also, I didn't turn the lights on all day. Fuck. Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. We have... Okay, if we sell one more, then I can just buy bulk. Okay. Gotta keep that power bill down. Okay, well, we brought those back. It's looking alright. We're making our money. We're doing it. Oh, we don't have this one. We don't have this one. Yes, I would like this. Asking price, 39. Market price, 32. I will give you 25 shiny gold coins for it. And you will be happy about it. Okay. Make them Australian? I mean, they did go to Australia. Okay. You've only been streaming for 40 minutes. Rexus, it went up and down. There was a 17-minute VOD that I did private because it was just me being like, oh no, the internet, she broke in. I am thankful that things seem to be working again. Thank you to Marco for on-site fixing things. Thank you, Marco. Because I would have given up. I would have given up. I would have been like, all right, time for bed. We'll try and stream another time. Like, maybe I would have tried to stream tonight, but... Privating VODs. I'm sorry. Oh, it was a new one. But yeah, there's still a lot of achievements we don't have for this one. Mostly because we haven't gotten the full art super rare card yet. By the way, is the game too loud? Let me know. Let me know. No? Okay, good. That is good to know. I'm actually going to check what achievements do we have left for this. What achievements do we have left for this? Let's look at this. Let me see. Okay. All right. Oh my god, there's Bruner. All right, so we have 30 of the 40 achievements. We're at 75% complete. 75% complete. So we're at shop 5. We've leveled shop 5. So we need to hire another person. We need to hire another person. So hire 4 workers. Currently, I don't see the point in hiring somebody else. I don't know what I would get them to do. We have not gotten a full art foil ghost card from pack opening. This has not happened yet. This is something that we need to do. We have not made 10,000 profit in a single day. I don't actually know what kind of profit we're at yet. We haven't sold a $5,000 card yet. Not yet. We haven't opened 10,000 yet. So we're still going. We've got to level grind at that. Made 30,000? 30,000 profit in a day. Haven't done that. Hiring 8 people. Hi, Giga. Hello. It was lovely to talk to you too. It was lovely to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. It did mean a lot. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Are you home? Have you traveled home yet? We haven't sold a $10,000 card yet, and we haven't gotten to shop level 100 yet, and we haven't collected 2,500 cards yet. So those are the final achievements we need. Those are the final 10. You check out tomorrow? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So those are the final ones that we need. And I do not want this. Goodbye. Just out getting dinner with some people. I hope you guys eat well. I hope it's something nice. Those are books. Do you want to say thank you? Aw, post-con depression is hitting hard. Aw. I'm glad that you still had fun. I'm glad that you had fun. But post-con depression is real. It is. Because, like, you know, you've got all that dopamine from going out and seeing people, and then you got to go home. Like, that's real. That is real. Also, I'm really glad. I'm glad that we could meet, even if I am virtual. Also, 500 million ants. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Does only one of you have to hit the button, or do all 500 million of you need to hit the button? Also, how many ants are on the planet right now? Is it something that's calculatable? Do we know what the ant population of the planet? Oh, they all have to hit it? Wow. At least 12. How many ants are usually in a colony? Trillions. Trillions? I'm looking up. How many ants in a colony? I used to love watching ant documentaries. The number of ants in a colony varies greatly, ranging from a few dozen to millions, depending on the species. Many ant colonies have thousands of individual ants. How many ants in the world? 20 quadrillion. There are 20 quadrillion ants, according to a study published in the Proceedings of National Academy of Sciences. So that for every human, there's 2.5 million ants. For every human, there's 2.5 million. Wait, and I get 500 million ants? Oh my god, I'm so special. What the fuck? I don't deserve that follow. That's way too many ants for me. That's so many ants. Everyone's gonna be jealous. I'm hogging all the ants. I want to be an ant counter when I grow up. Adorable. All right. It's the end of the shop day. Hey, you're gonna need to... Wait. I forget how to make them leave. There you go. There you go. I forgot. No, the dude left. Oh, I forgot. At the end of the day, I have to serve people at... Hi. 9 cents? What? What kind of prices are we doing? Oh, I didn't hit round up. That's the problem. Oh, no. I didn't do round up. I now have to give them weird change. No. Ew. Oh, God. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna have to round... Okay, tomorrow when we talk to the guy, we need to tell him to round up. So, hi, Cube. I liked Vanille's shirt of you. That was really cool. I want one. I need to make a Cube shirt. 500 million ants would weigh approximately 1.25 tons. That's huge. Oh, if you give them pennies, they give you a bad review. They're like, why did they give me nothing but pennies? What the hell? They get mad at you. Hello, sir. Sir? I do not want that. You can leave. Goodbye. Are you gonna buy something? He's crop dusting. He just stood there and farted. You can't tell me otherwise. That was absolutely a crop dusting position. Like, he stood there, he leaned back. Like, if you look there, he was totally farting on the books. Yuck. Can't believe he did this. Oh my god, Lisa. Lisa Ebert. I love that. Holy shit. Hit him with the deodorant. Nah, he doesn't have visible stink lines. People don't use crop dusting much anymore. It makes me glad whenever I hear it. I mean, what else are you gonna call it? What else are you gonna call it? It's crop dusting. Okay. Keeps their card shop open until 9 p.m. Me. 9:24. Okay, tomorrow we're rounding up. We're rounding the fuck up tomorrow. Okay, we are closed. All right, we got work to do. We got to do like a full restock of things. Okay. Let's put the singles out. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Thank you for the follow. Your name seems difficult to pronounce. I'm calling you Halio Vero Pulvili. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce things. You'd think that I'd know how after all these years, but I don't. It keeps hitting me that I've been streaming for like almost 5 years. In October, it'll be 5 years. That's crazy. Somebody pointed out, they were like, Vivi, I've looked up to you since I started. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They were like, oh, like you were one of the first people that I watched. I'm like, what? Huh? Huh? I'm considered a staple, apparently, which is kind of nice. It's a lovely thing to hear. Yeah, I started around October. I was doing private streams before then, because I was an ASMR artist, but I was doing private YouTube streams, and I would just ping the Discord. They were unlisted. And then I was introduced to VTubing by Lily, and then Nemo also was like, have you seen VTubers? And I'm like, sounds stupid. I was like, doesn't seem like something I'm interested in. I was wrong. I was very interested. Okay. We've filled those shelves. Looks good. We'll order one. What have we got? Actually, you know what? Get rid of that, and we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do one of these. The orange card's looking good. We need some of the orange box. Don't need the purple boxes. Purple is not selling. Red looks fine. It's the blue ones we need. One of them. And actually, you're looking a little bit empty. We will stock you up. Yeah, imagine being a VTuber. Imagine. Your private streams were not VTuber streams. The private streams, I had a little, like, GIF model. You know, you see the Vivi here on the top left, the one who's standing up on the side? That was my first model. That was my first model. I was a GIF tuber. I had a GIF. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. That was my first model. I immediately, when people were looking at models at the time, it was either like V-Royd, and for looking for live 2D, there were people you could go to, but a lot of people were really busy. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see who's like the best. And I stumbled across Ivy, and this was 2020, mid 2020. And I looked at their website, and they had some examples. I think they were either in the process of making or had just made Nyanna's half body model. And I was like, yeah, let's go, Ivy, let's go. And so I sent them an email, and I was like, hi, I would like a model, please. And I would like this much. And they were like, we'd love to work with you. But I selected like tier 4, which was for returning customers only. And they were like, could we maybe convince you to not go tier 4? Like, could you go tier 3? And I was like, no, I'm good. And then they went, are you sure? And I'm like, okay, you twisted my arm. Hello, Babe Bobble. Hello. Tasty Cardboard. Hello. Can I have a shout out for Babe Bobble? How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. Hi. It's lovely to have you. I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want. Ba-bang. We are playing Card Shop today because I have no brain power. No brain power today. Let me get you a shout out. I think maybe we are sans mods right now. How is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? A lot of sand. I see. I see. Well, I hope it was good. Let me buy that. And buy this for now. I'm not really a fan of sand. I've also never seen Indiana Jones. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Is it? Oh, it's this one. It's this. Should I buy the wrong red? I might have bought the wrong red. I might have bought the wrong red. Fuck. Well, that's fine. Bought the wrong one. It's okay. Watch a long when. Yeah, I know I Hate Sand is a Star Wars reference. I do know that. I do know that much. I was forced to watch a fair bit of Star Wars before I put my foot down and said no more Star Wars. But yeah, fun game. Aw, yeah, I'm live at this time. I'm, basically, I was too tired to stream last night, and I haven't streamed in a couple of days, so I was like, I definitely want to. I definitely want to stream today. So I did. Did I pick the wrong one? I picked the wrong purple again. I bought the wrong purple again. I needed that purple. Shit. What am I doing? Oh my god. All purples are good purples. Okay. Did I get the right one of these at least? Yes. Okay. Good. Small victory. Okay. Are you okay with the Family Guy stuff? I've watched them. They're kind of funny, I guess, but like a lot of the humor is, of course, Star Wars based, so I am not like rolling around laughing. It's not the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. But yeah. Bae, if you need to go rest, please feel free, by the way. We're just going to be chatting. Like that's the whole point of like sim streams, basically. Just run around, chat. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, I did get the right thing. There we go. My dad once sneezed on George Lucas in Hawaii. Like, intentionally? Like, intentionally almost sneezed? Or... No? No. Okay. I wanted to know. I was like, I wonder... what kind of sneeze are we talking about here? That would be so awful. That's an odd factoid. He's got a lot of them. Donut Bro is an interesting guy. Okay. Gonna be AFK while I put cables away and grab a snack. Okay. Okay. But yeah, when I first started VTubing, I preferred Live 2D as well. Like, I liked 2D models. I did, like, a little bit of, like, watching people. I watched Okayu. And I just was like, I like the Live 2D, like, over 3D. So that's what I went for. Do I want to buy anything else? Because I think we can get more desk mats, I think. Gotta buy the license for it. Bunkies should thank Robico's ass. All right. Fine. I guess I'm showing you this again. So, I'll show you this, and then we're going to take an ad break, okay? So, let me just make sure this is set up correctly. Nope, that's the wrong one. Boop. Boop. All right. So, put that behind you guys. Here's, let me find the video. How many of you know the meme, the Hosho Marine dancing? Hosho Marine. There was, like a Hololive, video. You were aware of the meme. Okay, that'll make things a lot easier. So, people got, like, the models of Hololive members dance like Hosho Marine. This is by Gotchin. I'll show you number 1, and then I'll show you the second one, which is the one that did it for me. So this was the first one Gotchin did. First one. Okay. I like these. They're fun. Me too. This isn't the video, but this is the first one. How old is this? 5 years. 5 years. Oh, 3 of them are graduated. Okay. So that was the first one. This is the video that convinced me. This is the video that made me go, oh, I need to be part of this. Okay. So we have Choco Sensei. Hachama. See, I'm bad with names. I feel really bad for forgetting her name. And then I saw Robico's ass, and I was like, Aki, that's her name. Aki. But basically, so all of them have dresses and skirts, right? And then it focused on the skirts. But when it got to Robico's ass, I was like, oh, I need to be part of this. Anyway, one more. This is the third one, featuring Tamaki. One more. And then we take an ad break. Damn it, I'm in. And I still haven't gotten a 3D model, but when I do, we're doing this. When I do, we're doing this. I don't know. I just like shorts. I like shorts and pants with dancing. Dance with Barbie girls. That'd be really cute. That'd be super cute. Will the 3D model have ass? I mean, I'd like it to have modest ass. Modest. Anyway, that's all of that. It is time for Stimmy time, and I'm going to take a small break. Small ad break. I will see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. Let me, yep, just throw that on. And thank you guys for being so patient while we went through, like, all the fucking everything that happened, fucking text stuff, but it's fine. Okay, let us go, and I'll see you in 3 to 5 minutes. Bye, ciao. All right. Anime Stimmy time is now over. Fly well, Billy Denton. And it was lovely to see you too. Thank you. This is a new game. It's about an office where they're making a game and they're all cute girls. Why does Bot hate anime stimmies? He's tired. You can't blame him. Anyway, but yeah. I would someday, I think. Let me put on some music, by the way. I'm just going to put on like lo-fi. Fuck it. Oh, that's too lo-fi for me. What about this kind of lo-fi? Let me check. This is okay. This I can handle. All right. Bacha. Anyway, what was I going to say? I would like to, like, it's a toss-up. I would like to go to a convention, I think, but I also feel like I would get really tired really fast. I didn't buy any of the purple ones that I actually wanted at the bottom, so let's get 2 of these and 2 of these and then buy them. Never been to any? Not in person. So I've done meet and greets. But they've all been virtual through a screen. Where's my legs? Yeah, they would be. You got to do a lot of walking around at those things. Shambles, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Cause like I would like to meet people, but I'm also aware that I get tired very quickly. I'd probably really only want to do like maybe 1 or 2 loops of the convention, and then I'd probably just want to go. I'd probably just want to like go eat. I do want to be able to meet my friends though. It would be lovely. I was actually talking with the Barbies about how I'm a slow walker. I'm not very fast. Like even when I have like walking stamina, I walk very slowly. I'm not really a zoomy walker. Roll around in Heelys. I do have Heelys. Oh no, I don't. I got rid of them. Oh, I just remembered I got rid of them when I moved because I didn't wear them for like 3 years. I would like to buy Heelys again. Why? They were super old. They were like super old and really like kind of crusty. So I was like, never mind. I need to sneeze. Wow. I am not a high enough shop level for that. I am a high enough shop level for that. Should I be buying another license? Thank you. I appreciate it. I kind of wish I was more into anime and stuff because I have a reason to go to cons. Yeah, just to say hi probably isn't the best idea. You'd probably want to be able to do more. Buying the license. I bought the license for it. Let's go. We need to slowly buy the licenses for these, so makes sense. Okay. I reckon that's fine. I feel like mostly good. Yeah. Although wait, we need more de-stinkify. Yep. Doesn't seem like it's worth the cost and the hassle. Yeah, I feel like for some people, like, it isn't unless you're going to see something. Yeah, meeting up with online friends is probably a really big one. Yozo! See? Here's a reason right here why I'd go to one. I would go to a convention to hang out with Yozo. That is something I would do. Yo-yo, gambling addict Vivi. Yo-yo, I'm playing the game again. I felt like playing it again. We're playing the gambling game once more. Hello, how is Pokemon? And I hope you're doing well, Yozo. I hope you're doing okay. Did your standee get bought? I don't think Vivi's did. I don't think the Vivi standee got picked up. What's my current best card? I'll show you. I think it's like in the oh god, we have negative profit today. It's in here, I think. Is it this one? Okay. Which is Okay, open album. Actually, you know what? We need to do... Let me take all of my cards out and we'll do a little refresh. I'll buy the standee how much? You have to be there. You have to be there. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It didn't, mostly because I told people before. Yeah, I told people too beforehand because I thought Mr. Jazz wanted to keep him. It sounded like he wanted to keep him. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wow, I really cannot. Okay, that one. Yeah, he said he wasn't selling it. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you can't buy it. If I knew that it was possible to buy, I would have told people, oh yeah, you can buy it. Keep an eye out on the last day. But didn't know. We didn't know. To be fair, so hi yo viewers, by the way. Hello, Rack Pack. This was so for Offkai. Just Idols, we've only just started activities, right? And we were like, oh, we're not really gonna be able to do a lot. Like, hey, wait 1 second, I need to yell at this guy. Hey, set the price, but round up. Round up. Don't be a freak. Stop charging people like a penny. That's so weird. Was it an auction thing? I'm not sure. That's the thing. There was a lot of things we were a little unorganized. We didn't think that we would really be involved in Offkai this year because, you know, we're still very new to like doing our group activities and things. We did manage to organize printing standees. Big thank you to Kumo as well for like looking into like ribbons and things and stuff like that. Kumo did so much. Kumo was doing so much at like the you know, the counter and stuff. Yeah, we didn't know there was a meet and greet until 15 minutes beforehand. Ryu was a legend and held down the fort for God, it was like 2 or 3 hours. It was a while. I hung out for as long as I could, but I did not have the same kind of stamina. I was like maybe 2 hours. And then Tane did the last stretch. Wait, 15 minutes? Yeah. Well, it was 15 minutes before it was like starting. And then I was like, hey, I'll be here in 2 hours. Like I gave myself 2 hours to like get ready and be ready for it. Yeah, you restock shelf. No. So yeah, it was very on the fly. Like they set up like a TV and stuff and they're like, oh shit, we can do meet and greets. Girls, you can meet and greet. And we were like, oh fuck, we can meet and greet. Okay. So it was all very like impromptu. But I'm super like impressed by like what we managed to do. And J18 Publishing and Jazz are like super cool. They're super lovely to have been able to do that. Okay, so my best card, Yozer, to answer your question from a while back, 5,395. Let me see. For Destiny, it's oi, show the good stuff. 5,562. And then for Ghost, do I just not have any? $400. Not that. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, not that good. Not that good for Ghost. Ghost could be better. Anyway, I gotta put these back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I take any more? 7, 8. I think that's the most I can take right now. Ghost seems pretty cheap. 1. Oh, I'm in his head. I'm in his head. Oh, God. Ghost is only good as holographic. Exactly. We haven't found any of the really, really good ones yet. Because there's one that if you get it, you get an achievement. And we haven't gotten that yet. It hasn't popped yet. What do you mean no more slot available? Yes, there is. It's right there. You're playing TCG. You can sing again. Yeah, that might be nice at some point. I don't know if we'll be doing that today or not. I sung a very small amount at the start of the first attempt of the stream. And by small amount, I mean like literally a line. Like 1 line. But yeah, Yojo, I hope you had a good stream. I hope you're doing well. I want to be able to hang out again sometime soon. I want to be able to play something sometime soon. If you didn't just have a big stream, I'd like invite you to just hang out and chat for a bit. It has been a day. Like, there we fucking go. Wait, no, keep manning the counter. I'm not talking to you. No, I'm not talking to you, Cash. I'm not talking to you. Could you sing another line for us? Guys, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me... One second. How did I do this before? I think... Yeah, anything over... Yeah, Yozo... If Yozo dying, I will bother Yozo another day. I will drag Yozo to play a game with me some other day. I think I have the stuff that's over 2,500. Take. Oh, wait. Wait, I don't want to put you in there now. Close album. Open album. Take. Yes, Yozo is cute. We love the Yozo. Okay. Maybe I don't want this card that I'm holding. Okay. Take. Okay, I'm taking like the top 8 that I have. The top 8 that I have. Alright, well I clearly had more of these because I have a whole shelf there that's now empty. There is a slot available. It's right there. It's right there. Alright. We may as well let the day happen, actually. We're open. Get in here. Get in here. Spend some money. Thank you. Open the thing up again. Okay. Take. Alright. I'll just have the over 1,500s, I guess. That makes sense, I think. Let's sort this album again. Tetramon. You, and yep. Alright, well that's fine. That seems like a good amount. Well, there we go. But yeah, I would like to go to conventions to hang out with like gal pals and stuff. That would be nice. But other than that, I'm not in any mad rush. Getting the X amount of profit achievement requires you to... Yeah, it does. But I don't want to do that. What's more valuable? It's fine. I'll wait until I get some doubles. I'll just wait for however long it takes to get the double of selling a super rare card. It's fine. We'll take our time. We'll get there eventually. That's what the level grinding is for. Do it at the end when it's the last achievement. There's that too. We could attempt that as well. Good night, Snow. I'm also happy that it's working out. I really like living here. It's really nice. It's really, really, really nice. Just feeling safe and comfy. 13 bucks. $4. Fucking nothing. $7. Still nothing. Better believe it's nothing. If you think it's nice to hear that I'm hanging out with IRL friends, it's nice to actually be able to go out and do that after all these years. Nameless the Fool, thank you for the follow. Thank you. $10. $11. Well, Hermit Arc truly over. It kinda is, and it's nice. It's kind of really nice. The next step that I want is I wanna go hair salon. I wanna get my hair done. And I wanna get my nails done. And I wanna do a hand cam with really nice nails. So I've been looking into places to go to get that done. I don't know, I've been thinking about dyeing my hair like a really dark red. Sort of like a red-brown. Most of the women in my family get like a deep red color in their 30s or 40s, so why not? Maybe it's my turn. No more purple, Vivi. It'll look purple on camera. Don't worry. It'll look purple on camera. Just something classy. Something stylish. 49. But I mean like a really dark red. Like mostly brown. Basically brunette. Unless I change my mind, which I might. Okay. Get that 14. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Ideally, I'd like to get that done before maybe my birthday or whenever I'm gonna see my mom. 50 bucks, 73 bucks. Holy crap. Okay, so we've gotten some okay pulls. We have some okay pulls today. And a whole lot of nothing. We're gonna need to sell up some duplicates. Oh god, everything's like out. What the? Nope. Duplicates, please. Okay. You. Market price. 1, 2, 3. Round it up. You. Any chance of us getting to see the color after you get it dyed? I could show you the box or like see if I can be like, hey, can I don't know, find like the color? But I probably wouldn't show like myself. I still like the immersion. I still like you not like, so I know that like I break the immersion by telling you about like immersion breaking stuff all the time. But I don't like taking pictures. That's very much a personal thing for me. Well, my hair probably won't be that long gray. Because I've already trimmed it a little bit short. It is like tops of boobs. I can't spit a Vivi in my head. Anyway, it's not that immersion breaking. Fair enough. Okay, what do we have here? Can I swap to you? And swap you to duplicates? I like long hair. I like having long hair. But I like maintainable long hair. So it has to be long to a certain extent. And you gotta be like on top of it, because if there's too much like, what's the word? Like split ends, it can get like really annoying and painful to take care of. There we go. What's the definition of long? Below shoulders. Below shoulders. Shoulders and above I consider short. I think, although I will say that I am biased on guys if it's below... below, like, ears. That's kind of long. Past jawline is long on guys, I think, in my mind. Then what's medium? There is no medium. There are no shades of gray. The world is black and white. There is long hair and short hair. There is no medium hair. I don't want this card. Okay. Hi, Toki. Hi. It was lovely to see you. Thank you for coming by. We need more cards. We need more cards. We need you and you. Okay. Okay. Boop. What if your hair was extra medium? It's not real. Not real. Oh, I do not have this card and I would like it. Market price 56. He's asking for 46. I'll give you $40. I think that's fair. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. You are still kind of good. Where is my stock guy? Okay. No medium, just short and long. I do not want this. Goodbye. Seem to be doing okay. I'm like slowly just keeping an eye on what needs like restocking. We mostly just need to be unpacking cards. I'm not doing enough unpacking. All right. Wow. I usually have long hair and a beard, so I'm often called Jesus. That seems to be a common thing. That seems to be a common thing. The second a guy gets a beard and long hair, the Jesus comments get rolled out. It's like the go-to joke that people have. That or John Lennon. You either get called Jesus or John Lennon. I don't know if there's anyone else. There's any other like famous long-haired guys that people get likened to. Or a Viking. Right. Viking is like the generic, more generic term. Okay. I've done a Jesus costume. Oh my gosh. Also, Hajime, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Or Moist Critical. Yeah, you can get called Moist Critical. But Moist Critical also gets called, like, Jesus. People say that he looks like Jesus sometimes. At one point in my life, I was likened to the Unabomber. I mean, it doesn't help that, like... to say it delicately, Nemo, you have a vibe. I say that lovingly as a friend. You do have that kind of vibe. When will it be my time to be called Lebowski from the Big Lebowski? Bam. Long hair can be a pain to keep. Hi, Cannon. My day is... It's gotten better. It's gotten better. We had a bit of tech problems to start with, but it got better. Oh, Bio, good morning. Thank you for 57 months. Thank you. Thank you. I swear if a guy... Yeah, I feel like... Okay. Oh, God. See, I'm already thinking like, ooh, this is interesting because technically we're talking about like, you know, the cultural response to men having like, what do you call it? Like non-standard appearance, right? So for the longest time, a guy having long hair was like, oh my God, what? Like the rebellion, the rock and roll, the hippiness of it all, you know? Like, it's crazy. We, like, you can talk a lot about, like, society and, the impact it has on, like, how women present themselves and the societal pressures of that as well. But it's funny how, like, with men, like, women can have long and short hair. I think there's a bit more that happens if you have short hair as a woman. I've never experienced it because, to be honest, I don't like having short hair. I've always liked having long hair. But it is funny that, like, if a guy has long hair, it's commented on. It's very commented on. Like, I think... I'd have to ask. I'd have to ask if there's any, like, women with pixie cuts. Like, hey, do you get, like, a lot of people commenting on your hair anymore? Or is it just sort of, like, accepted? Have Rednex Australia ever had a problem with long hair? Like, a problem? Rednecks in Australia typically have what we call a rat tail. Do you know what that is? It's like a little strand of hair at like the base of the neck. So like the rest of their hair will be short. And then they'll just have this one really long strand of hair. I'm not a fan of rat tails, if I'm totally honest. They're not for me. My brother had one for a few years. I don't want to make any generalizations, but when I worked in retail, the young gentlemen with rat tails were not very nice or well behaved. And on at least one instance, I do remember there being a young gentleman with a rat tail with a backpack, and he just put anything he wanted into the backpack and walked out of the store. We were like, please, it's like, can you please take that out of your backpack? And he laughed at us and left. He just brazenly stole right in front of us. Oh my god. I'm gonna need this. Mark, you are asking for way too much. I will give you $2,000 for this card. This is my final offer. You're insane. I will give you $2,100 for this. You're right, it's a good deal. You're right, it's a good deal. $14. You didn't say oi. Have I heard of hockey hair? Is that where the hair looks like a helmet? Because I have heard of that. But that's more of a thing with, there's a lot of girls who used to get haircuts to have, like, fringes that ended up kind of looking like a helmet. And it wasn't very flattering. Okay. Wasn't 2.3K his final offer? Stealing right in front of employees is crazy. Yeah. I need more of the yellow ones. What do I even have? Oh, it's all these. It's all these. Okay. Good to know. Alright, we need to restock the orange ones. So we'll get them. And these. Bye, Rexes. See you next stream, maybe. See you next stream, maybe. I hope that you have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by, Rexes. Always lovely to see you. This one. Okay. It's a common hockey player hairstyle that's popular where I live, like chin length hair. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't know if I've really seen that. Hello, Dream Bites. Lovely to see you. Red. Blue, I think we can do. Wait. Go up. Up. We can do blue, and I think we can do a yellow. Wait. No, we need green, not yellow. What's the general opinion on bangs? I mean, everybody wants to hide their forehead. That's fine. Understandable. It is, you know, a very intimate area. Okay, I didn't need yellow. Was there anything else? Okay, those are books. The forehead. Since when? Did you not see Naruto? How do you feel about Nemo with mutton chops? What, you just want him to look like Schlatt? He would just look like Schlatt. He would straight up just look like Schlatt. What do you... Just saying, he would just look like Schlatt. Which is totally fine. Schlatt is a good looking guy. I think I want this one. Where is it? Yeah. Put you over there. Well. And you there. Okay. we go. Yes. We are going to order that. And I'm not going to put it away. Fuck it. Dude can put it away tomorrow. The guy I'm hiring can put it away. I need to open cards. Oh, we have 5,000 profit today. What? Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Wow. We're halfway to the kind of profit we need to be making for one more achievement. Halfway. 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 I believe in us. Let's go. I can only grow facial hair like Schlads, except I can't pull it off. Aww. Are you sure it's because you're not wearing the right kind of sunglasses? Some facial hair, you just need a little bit of accessorizing. I have to be totally honest with you. I do not know enough about, like, men's styling. That's the trick. I don't wear sunglasses. Oh, no. I have sunglasses. They're prescription. Yeah. Circling back to people stealing from your work. When I worked at a bookstore, there was this kid whose parents would drop him off like 4 times a week. And what felt like months, he would just finger through the porn. He would rip open magazines, just start reading them. He didn't give a fuck. I couldn't confront him because he was like 10. We had to get the police involved because they were dropping him off and leaving him unattended. Yeah. I'm glad you got the cops involved because, like, that's, oh, that would have been so uncomfortable. That would have been so uncomfortable. Because, like, well, there's, so, in Australia, I'm pretty sure pornographic magazines aren't just available on, like, open sale. Like, I think they're, like, behind a counter or something. But then again, I don't know. I haven't bought a pornographic magazine in Australia. Well, that's not true. I have the Playboy, but I bought that secondhand at a vintage shop. So, like, it wasn't really open sale, if that makes sense. I need to buy more volume 1. I am, like, since we've got our play, I do want to have the stream where we look at the vintage Playboy I have. We can put it on hand cam. That'll be safe. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, God. Oh, we're not open. We're open. Blasting machine. Let's go. Okay. Zoo was big back then, but somehow they're gone. I think I remember one guy maybe bringing a Zoo magazine to school and getting in trouble. Like, it was literally called Zoo. We're not talking about... Just in case there's somebody there being like, you had a zoophilia magazine? No, Australia does not have anything like that. As far as I know. It was literally called Zoo. I do remember it, though. I do remember that being a publication. The guy was saying the place stinks, but it was just that one guy. No! He's getting one guide. I think we need more of these. Maybe I need 2 stock guys. 2 stock guys, maybe? It could work. Okay, I'm gonna open more of these and then I might hire another stock guy. Okay. I think the most books anybody ever bought in one go when I was at the bookstore is real estate people who were doing open houses would come in. They would literally come in with like a shopping trolley and they would just pile it up with books to fill bookshelves with, to like show off the house. Because we were a discount store. We were a discount store, so it made sense. All right, I'm gonna hire another person. Why not? Go recruit. So we hired that guy. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's only 8 people. So you have to hire everybody eventually. Okay, he's slow at restocking. He's fast at restocking. And he's $2,000. There is one woman you can hire, but she's 7,500. I'm gonna hire this guy. We got an achievement! We have 4 workers! We have 4 workers now! Yay! 4. We're gonna have to buy stock way more often. Add to cart. Add to cart. And we need to buy... Add to cart. And I think that's good for now. There we go. That's like 4 whole workers. We have so many now. Let's go. Hi, Fulgurax. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. I can't get over the idea of buying books you have no intention of reading just to fill a shelf. Well, it was literally real estate agents showing an open house. So when you have an open house, you furnish it, yeah? So I guess it kind of makes sense because if you have an open house and it's totally empty, it does put some people off. Some people are like, ooh, I don't know. Like, I can't see myself living here, if that makes sense. But if you actually have like furniture and books and stuff in the shelves, then they go, oh, okay. Like I could see this. I could see this being a place I'm living. Why do they always just throw the box on the ground? Don't just throw the box on the ground. Like they do these things for a reason. Like it makes sense. Okay. Is this the multiplayer one? No, this is not the multiplayer one. The multiplayer one is a different one. Staging. Yes, thank you. Staging. Staging a house. Staging a house. Thank you. Or staging an apartment. I knew there was a term for it. I knew there was a term for it. But yeah, they would come in and they would buy hundreds of dollars worth of books. And remember that these books were $10 each. So they were just buying scores and scores and scores of these like super cheap $10 books. Also kind of realized that the bookstore that I worked at was kind of like the final stop for a lot of these books because it was excess. It was excess publication. So these were books that did not sell, and the publisher had sold them really cheaply to us in bulk in order to free up their warehouse. So when a publisher publishes a book, they have to store the book in the warehouse, and if it doesn't sell, it's just taking up space in their warehouse. At some point, they pretty much have to call it and go, nope, this book fucking sucks. It's not going anywhere. We need the space. We need to get rid of these. And they will get rid of it by giving them to, like my old workplace. They're not giving them, selling them. And we sell them for dirt cheap because we get them for dirt cheap. The worst thing that can happen to a book is if it gets sold in bulk to, I keep wanting to say us, but I don't work there anymore. Is if it gets sold to us in bulk, I'm just going to say us anyway, even though I don't work there. And then it doesn't sell for 2 years or is it a year and a half? It's like a while. They give it time because, like, you know, there's only so much room in the store. So obviously we have a similar warehouse situation where we can't have books there indefinitely. And if the books just do not sell, they literally get thrown in a dumpster. Like in the recycling dumpster with all the cardboard and stuff. It gets recycled. Like, it just gets thrown into the recycling dumpster. Didn't this happen to Aragon's author where his future works didn't sell at all? I would not be surprised. That can happen. So, like, book liquidation. Kinda. I don't have a double of this, so I will not give it to you. Goodbye. Wait, was I in the middle? Okay. Okay, Victorian era, they called it re-pulping. Okay, I'm gonna... Bundle? Okay. This is why you should always adopt books rather than buy from breeders. Oh my god, yes. Thank you for the follow, Smiley. Thank you. Have I been blocking the stream for 30 minutes? Have I? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I didn't even fucking notice. If that is in fact true. Wah. Thought it was on purpose. No. You guys. You weren't blocking because you were the focus. Fine. Fine. It's funny because I have me up on another screen. I just didn't look at it. You weren't doing POV? No. No. I was not. Oh, God. Enhanced Yap stream. Kinda. You guys. Okay, not enough cards to make into a bundle. Can I make this higher? Actually, 1. And then we're gonna make you... $201. Not enough cards. What about this one? Not enough cards. Ugh. Oh my god. What do you want, sir? You have nothing I want. Goodbye. Yep, new game plus. Okay. Also nothing I want. Okay. It was awesome meeting you. Yay! Thank you, Snafu. I hope that you had a lovely weekend. It was very impromptu. Me doing the meet and greet was very impromptu. But I am very happy that I did it. Done. Hopefully I can do more stuff in the future. My hope is I would really like... I was a little bit F-stake, like a tiny bit. But my hope is like it didn't affect it too much. Because I had like stopped drinking like the night before, you know. Why was your meeting in the night market? Because I'm part of Just Idols. Which, if you know Just USA sells eroge. And they also work with J18 Publishing. Which, if you didn't notice, that was the booth that was next to us. That was the booth. That's what it was. Oh, it's this. Oh, shit. He's been standing here all day. Hi, you will not be paid for today. Or you will be paid for today. I'm sorry. Restock shelf. Do not fill up shelf with no label. There we go. But yeah, I had quite a few people be like, I wasn't expecting to see Vivi in the night market. But I'm like, what are you talking about? I can talk about lewd stuff too. But also, I do also understand, I suppose, for some people, they haven't associated me with that kind of content yet. I don't really have any, like, audios or anything, or lewd models. But I do like discussing lewd media, if that makes sense. Gray, we don't talk about that here. I said, what happens on our play stays on our play. Okay. Yeah, Ryu was there, and also naked. Don't you Vivi lil me. Time to remaster the pirate AS1 to become NSFW. Yup. Pops right out of the barrel. Are you more Western lewd or Eastern lewd? That's an interesting question. Because if I had to say, I don't particularly enjoy Western, like, lewd art over Eastern, if that makes sense. Like, I prefer the more anime style to cartoonish, if that makes sense. Because whenever I think of the Western style lewd art, I keep thinking about how fucking weird the Simpsons porn looks. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, again, I know people are into it and it's fine, but like that's not my style at all. I'm not into that. I'm not into that like at all. No, listen, it's fine. It's fine. I try not to judge. I try not to. All right? It's fine. Whatever you're into, it's fine. I didn't say nip nops ninja. I said nip naps. Say it right. It's a different vowel. Nip nap. They're very different. I was just literally about to tease you facetiously about Simpsons porn. Simpsons porn weirds me out. I'm sorry. I am sorry. If you're not into it, why did I bring it up? Because that's the example I have when people talk about, like, oh, do you like Western style, like, animated lewd material or Eastern style? And then I'm just like, I prefer stuff from Japan. I really do. So you're more into Doraemon. You're wild, generic. You are insane. You're crazy. Although that does also remind me, I have a question, but I don't know if anybody here can answer it. Do you mind if I ask it and you guys tell me? You guys tell me if you know. You tell me if you know, but if you don't know, that's also fine. Okay? Because I'm just very curious and I don't want to ask Twitter. How many of you know Osamatsu-san? Like, are they quintuplets or quadruplets? I forget how many of them there are, but Osamatsu-san? So, like, there's 8 of them. There's 8? There can't be 8 of them. There's no way. No. Oh, that one. Please don't bring... No, Jazzy. That's why I'm asking. There's 6 of them. There's 6 of them. Okay, so... There used to be, like, a really old series about them. 9 sisters. They're brothers. They're brothers. You guys are, like, bringing up sisters and stuff. I'm like, I don't think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I need to bring up, like, the opening. It got really popular, like, in the last decade. Osamatsu-san opening. Okay. So, I found it. Okay, Mr. Osamatsu. We'll go over here. Okay, these fucks. These guys. These guys. So there's 6 of them, and they all look like this, but they have different personalities. Wait, no, not this. I've heard of it, never watched. You were saying something about sisters, but like, all right. So we've got these guys, right? We got these guys. Are they pre or post Doraemon? I think they're original one. So let me look up Osamatsu-san original. The original Osamatsu-san was from 1988. Which look. There they go. So, it was quite old? Where are they? I'm trying to see, like, the kids, but it's mostly the salaryman. They're not even really in the opening. They're not really in the opening. They're only at that very beginning bit where they like run past. But like, so they did like a redo of them. Moomin Vibe intro and song. Doraemon's older than that. Okay, good to know. I'm not really very well versed in Doraemon. So it's an old franchise and they brought it back. And the voice actors they got for the Osamatsu siblings are all really famous for playing. Okay, I need to like bring this up. They're very prolific voice actors in like drama CDs and like the BL CD community and stuff like that. Like they hired sexy voice actors, sexy male voice actors who would have cost a lot of money. Okay, let me get into Osamatsu to find the voice actors so I can tell you guys. Okay, so here they are. So that explains why they're so popular on Tumblr. Well, that's the thing. So we have one of them is voiced by literally Jun Fukuyama, who, let me show you Jun Fukuyama's, he's fucking Lelouch. He's goddamn Lelouch from Code Geass. Kara Sensei, Grell from Kuroshitsuji, Watanuki Sensei, Ren from Persona, like, hot voice guy, okay? He has a hot voice. Jun Fukuyama is well known for this, okay? He has a very attractive voice. He typically plays smart guys. Then we have Yuichi Nakamura playing one of the other brothers. He's fucking Gojo, okay? This would have been after Osamatsu-san, but he's fucking Gojo. Tomoya. Fucking Tomoya from Clannad. He plays like disinterested kind of guys, like hot, sexy, disinterested kind of guys. Gray. He's like the cool type guy, okay? Fucking Greed. Ikuto, like, you can see they very prolific, okay? This is two of them, okay? They got fucking Daisuke Ono. So Attack on Titan, Jotaro. He is Sebastian from Black Butler. Shizuo, he's goddamn Shizuo from God, he's Battler from Umineko. That's what I know him from. He has a really cool, commanding kind of voice. And then he plays one of the fucking Osamatsu people. Itsuki, like, he has kind of a bit of it's a commanding voice, but it can also be very sort of light, playful, sexy in a way. Fucking Sinbad. That's only half of them. Then we have Takehiro Sakurai. Who was he in Haruhi? Itsuki. He was, the other guy, not Kieran, the other guy. We have the guy who played Reagan from Mob. Fucking Griffith in the new Berserk. I've seen people going crazy over this guy from Kimetsu no Yaiba. More Code Geass, Suzaku from Code Geass. This guy from Monogatari. They really wanted the Fujo crab, right? And that's what I wanted to ask you guys. They picked possibly like the guys with the most stacked resumes for this Osamatsu thing when they got it. Were they aiming for Fujos? Is that what they were doing? Like, were they got the guy who plays Levi. Okay? I know people who literally, like, they fucking, like, if they find, like, an indie person who has a voice that sounds like this, they're like, oh my god, you sound like Levi. I will stand you forever. Like, it totally was. They knew their shit. That's such an interesting marketing decision. Oh, he's Isaiah. Of course he's Isaiah. Of course they have the guy who plays Isaiah and the guy who plays Shizuo. That's insane. That's insane. Oh my god. Xiaodan. I think this is the one that I've seen the least. Oh, but he still did well. He still did well. He was also in Code Geass. Wow. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, he's Minato. So it was on purpose, you reckon? Like, their hiring decisions, they had to have known what they were doing, yeah? They were aiming for so much BL shit. They had to have been. They had to have been. That was something that I was going to ask on Twitter. I was like, hey, do you think that was intentional or purely by accident? But you know what? They had to hire those guys. They on purpose hired, like, the men with the hottest voices they could possibly find. There's no way it was an accident. It had to be on purpose. It had to be. Anyway, thank you for, confirming that for me. We need to have an anime break. We need to have an anime steamy time break. I'm going to go take a little break, stretch my arms and my legs. I will be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you guys. I'm sorry it's been playing an ad for a little bit. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah. Oh my god, it's Durarara. Okay, well now you get to see Izaya and Shizuo. I hope you enjoy that. All right. Was that enough anime stimmy time for you for right now? I think it was. I'm going to pause this. You can watch more of it later if you would like, but for now, I think we're good. I'm going to put on a different chill music though. How's this one? We'll try this one. Why not? I am now stimulated. Good. Good. That was the plan. Good job. All right. Bacha. God, it feels like forever when we were playing this. Was I putting that on there? I guess I was. Oh shit, we haven't paid our bills in like how long? Pay bills. Pay all. I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, wow, we're getting like lots of money. Bills. Any noticeable updates since you last played? You can now put stuff on the walls. Vivi, why you gotta skip the bills? I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot that you have to pay bills in this game. We'll start the next day. All right, how much less of a profit? Minus 2,000 profit. Damn. That's fine. We'll have all our employees. They'll work super hard. We'll get there. And in life, too. Okay, blue ones. Okay. And I'm just gonna focus on opening cards because that's what we need to do. Bum, 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 bum. $4. So every time we get one that says new or just something that's worth a little bit of money, that's worth it. All right. But yeah, I don't think we're doing the grift today. I don't feel particularly grifty today. I am glad that we stuck it out there. It was me. I decided we should pay bills. Okay. 10. 77. Can we get a full art one, please? I want the achievement. I want the achievement. Is your pack luck here better than Pokemon Pocket? Pokemon Pocket, I've been okay. I'm trying to remember the last good pulls I've had for Pokemon Pocket. Because I just play that right before I go to bed. I like open my 2 packs for the day and then I go bed. I actually had to go back to like the very first sets of boosters that they had. And I think I'm 1 card away from finishing that set. I'm 1 card away. Which one is it? I think it's Alakazam. I think I literally just need Alakazam from like the Charizard, Pikachu, and Mewtwo boosters. And then I've gotten like all the cards that like count towards like card completion. See, TCG stuff is dangerous for me because I'm a completionist. I like to own everything. So it's not good. It's not good for my brain. My brain is very susceptible to the addiction. Which is what they want. It's what they want. But, like, I can't give them that. Oh, that does remind me, though. Speaking of cards, but not of the addictive kind of cards. I did, finally, now that I've settled into a new place and the address is, permanent, at least for the next couple of foreseeable future, couple of years. Basically, I have finally ordered a bunch of the tarot cards that were gifted to me. I had to find a different site to get them on because they were no longer available on the site that I was going to get them from. But luckily, they're still available online. I think I had to pay like a little bit extra, but that's fine. Like, that's on me. That's on me for waiting as long as I did. We need the one where it's the 2 of them. This one. Beautiful. So we should have some nice cards coming. Not Dalton, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And I don't want this card. She can leave. Oh shit, that is 3 down. Okay, 1, 2. Can I have 2 counters? I don't know if I can. The off guy had these machines. You're not the first person to make a joke. And I will once again say I am very much considering just buying some men's deodorant because I do miss the smell. Wah! Never call me that again. Oh my god. Nazi, I appreciate it, but please never call me Little Bloomin' Onion ever again. That's a no. Oh god. No. Hard no. Oh my god. I don't think I really like being called a little anything because the implication, I was talking about this before, but I suppose the implication is that I can't separate it from the DDLG community, what I know about it. And I'm not really a DDLG representative, or like, I'm not really into that, really. So being called a little anything gives me Discord daddy vibes, and I'm not a person who's into calling somebody that. It's not my bag. Yeah. It's not my bag. I have never had the kind of attraction to somebody where I unironically considered calling them that. But then again, my interest... I think my interest in it, like, my lack of interest in it is because of the relationship that I have with my dad. It's very much, I don't know. It's not, he's not somebody that I really want to think about in that way. You know? Monster, thank you for 26 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gotta buy more of the purple ones. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, I do get it. I do understand. There's actually a whole mindset about it, and there's psychology about it as well, because it depends. There are different levels for it. Sometimes it comes from, like, a weird place of, like, guilt. There's also, like, a need of wanting to be, like, taken care of. Market price. He's asking for 36. I'll do it for 34. Thank you. There we go. It also takes a lot of, what is it? Shame? A lot of shame off of it as well? I don't know. There's a lot. I can kind of understand it because there's a lot of, psychological stuff at play. Psychological and sociological, like, reasoning why people feel that way. We need Vivi with a Freudian beard. Well, there's reasons why people get into it. There is. So, like, I do understand mommy, daddy stuff, but it is definitely not a thing that I'm into. I've never wanted to call somebody that. Yeah, no judgment. There's no judgment. But, like, you can sometimes see why you yourself are not into it, you know? And for me, being called little whatever, I get, like, a skin crawly feeling. It was very funny. It was very funny. Let's be honest there. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the support. But, oh, man, I actually felt my organs just... I think they, like, climbed up, like, a little bit higher inside me. How's my little... See, that's different. That's like a little slugger kind of thing. Like, who's my little slugger? You're gonna go play baseball today? But yeah. Okay. I just got the DDLG. It was not DDLC. Oh, that's totally different. So the thing is, like, bloomin' onion is not actually an Australian thing. It's one of those things that people associate with Australia, but, like, it's an American thing. So it is funny when, like, people try and, you know... Sometimes people will come up to me and be like, oh, Vivi, his American thing. And it's like, okay. It's like if you came up to me and you're like, oh, Vivi, what about them, I don't know, stars and stripes? And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's your thing. Why are you talking to me about it? Americanization of the internet, you know? And yes, Foster's is not the Australian beer. Australia, we prefer, what, VB? I don't mind fried onion. But I've never had just an entire fucking onion smashed open like a Terry's orange. I've never had that before. Okay. VB is as literally anything else. What would you say is the Australian beer then? Because I don't think it's Foster's. I grew up in Newcastle and I feel like that was Tooheys. Everybody had Tooheys. VB, I guess maybe XXX? Like the quadruple X? How do you say that? Pronounce it as 4X, please. 4X. Okay. Again, I'm not a beer drinker. So it's not something I talk about a lot. I literally had to, like, close my eyes briefly and try and remember the beer cans that I would see walking to, like, work. Is Crate Day just a Kiwi thing? That's a Kiwi thing, and I have heard about it. Because I have New Zealand friends. We're getting some okay ones. Right now, it's either 4X or Great Northern. Imagine being called someone's Little Big Mac. That just makes me think of Little Mac from Smash Brothers. I don't want that. I'm good. Oh, we're all out of the green ones. Buy it. Just gonna keep opening shit. I'm now thinking about it though. I just realized I do have a bias. If you call me a little, but then follow it up with some sort of term of endearment from another language, not English. Little, I don't know, just some kind of term of endearment, but like it's Spanish or French or fucking, I don't know, German or whatever. It has to be a different term of endearment. And that is like your language, like your native language. You have like the accent. Maybe I'd be into it. Don't call me that. I know what puta means. Nasi, I hate to tell you this, but it wouldn't work for you. Could not work for you as an American, as a white American. I'm sorry. This is me putting a hand out to the Europeans. Europeans and maybe South America, maybe. I still remember when I had a friend who lives in Belgium, and he called me mon copain. Mon copain. And he laughed and he was like, Vivi, this is a very silly thing. It means like friend or like buddy, like my buddy. But like it's really dumb. He was like, it's really dumb. It's a dumb way of calling somebody your friend. And I fell in love with it. And we still call each other mon copain. It's been years. I hope he's doing well. I haven't messaged him in a minute. That's a nice word. It's silly. Fine, I won't call you my little anti-coach. I don't know what it means. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Magic Caps. Thank you. Also, Sekawa, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Also, I think my desk guy left. I think my cash register guy left. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't work for British people either. I think if it's English, I'm... Yes, I am older than you. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe that's the other thing. I don't know. I feel like if a grandpa called me something, like a little something, maybe fine. Little lady. But like if he said it with love, I don't know. Maybe I need like just straight up a grandpa to see if I'm into it. Somebody in their 50s. Little sugar butt. I'd fucking die. I'd fucking die. Oh my god. I need to ask my sister. Be like, hey, Hutses, when did you start being into men 20 years older than you? Does that kick in? Or like, was that like just always there? When did that happen? When did you start being interested in people that much older? Silver Fox Enjoyer. That's my sister. 1, 2, 3. I miss her. I should send her a message. Although I think I might know her because we did talk about it once. And it turns out both of us once had a crush on a friend's dad. Like it never went anywhere. We just both thought he was cute. And then it like came up in conversation and we both did like the Spider-Man point at each other where we were like, oh my god, you also thought their dad was cute? And it's like, yeah. Oh my god. It felt so shameful though, because, you know, we were like 14, okay? It's not the kind of thing that you'd ever tell your friend. You'd never tell your friend, by the way, your 40-year-old dad is super hot. You'd never tell them. At least, no, I did not, Eric. I did not. I never actually tried to go for it. Not that kind of girl. You know what? I think that should be fully stocked. That should be. Do we have any cards? We do not. Can we go any higher? Go to $2. Thank you for the follow next then. Thank you. 2. Your 40-year-old dad is super hot. My sister and I both agree on this. Total div. God, we would have come off as so rude. Just me and my sister. Okay, don't have enough there. If your mom is hot, you will know. I think that's kind of true in Australia as well. If you have a hot mom, that's actually... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask. How many of you in school got bullied for having a hot mom? How many of you got bullied in school for having a hot mother? Because it happened to, like, my ex-partner. His mother was statuesque Barbie blonde. Like, just tall, stunning, but she was insane. She was crazy. She's the one who hit me at the wedding. Okay, Canon? Yup. Okay, so we have one. One person got bullied for having a hot mom. Are you running a poll? No, I'm just asking. Not me. No one really knew my mother except closest friends. Okay. I got bullied in the army for just having a sister. Really? You'd think I wouldn't assume that about the army with, like, sisters. I don't know why. Huh. All right, let's see if we can just do, like, a mass bundle. We can! Let's go. My friend indirectly said my mom was hot. Okay. People used to think my mom was my older sister. Ah, I see. That happened to ex-partner as well. I assume they try to be your friend. No, that's the thing. If you have a hot mom, so this is not from personal experience, because to be totally honest with you, I love my mother. I love her, but she looks like a little hippie witch. She looks like a little hippie witch, and by the time I was in high school, she wasn't around anymore, so nobody saw her anyway. When I was in high school, if you had a hot mother, people would come up and talk about how much they wanted to bang your mom. So, like, you know your mom jokes and how they kind of fall flat because people, they don't really mean it. They're like, oh, yeah, your mom. Yeah, I was with your mom last night. And, like, they're just kind of kidding about it. If you have a hot mom, it's not a joke. And it's amped up so much. Like, they go crazy with it. Like, they're just like, oh, my God, your mom. That's teenagers, I guess. Also, Davina, thank you for the 100 caps. Thank you. Hey, remember how earlier I said I had to pay $170 for 2 digital textbooks? Small update. It's $320 for 3. Oh, Davina, do you need to refund all your bits? Thanks, Vivi. I'll never send my future kid to Australia. I'm glad my internet's better too. Or implying that you want to. Yeah, there's that too. Where they like would be like, oh man, totally get like if like. They would make like incest jokes or whatever, or like stepmom kind of things. Be like, bet you wish she was a stepmom, don't you? That kind of thing. But yeah, I'm financially secure. Okay, good to know. But yeah. This is an interesting day. Talking about hot moms. My friend would get teased for having a hot mom. I feel like it's a common thing. Hot sisters, that was kind of like fairly common. That could also happen. But I feel like, I don't know. So I know that I struggled a little bit because I had some people make comments being like, oh yeah, hook us up with your sister. And I kind of took on like the little brother role at some point where I would be like, you stay the fuck away from my sister. If you go anywhere near my sister, I kill you. Like, I was not happy. I was like, if you so much as look at my sister. I will be not happy. Ba, 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 ba. Good night, Master Dragon. 30 years too young for her. Okay, $11. Okay. I'm just clearing some notifications while I do this real quick. Whoop. Okay. And we go again. I am happy because we have at least one achievement. We've kind of decorated the store in that we put up one poster. One. Just the one. Okay. Anytime someone would say something about the ladies in my family, we're supposed to be at your funeral. Amazing. Okay. Okay. We got some new ones. We are starting to make money. Starting to. It's getting there. We're at 15,000. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What am I currently got my pricing at? And no. Daily reminder to please have sex. Your mom needs it. Your mom hasn't been with anybody in a long fucking time. Yes. Don't fill up the shelf with no label. Where is the guy doing the... There you are. Okay, set price. Go up 30%. 30%. Our store is going to be expensive now. It's an expensive store now. This way I can trust him to make all the cards. Somebody pin this mother. Oh my fucking god. Alright, let me pin it. There you go. Your mom needs it, bro. She's crazy. Okay. Okay. Well, what do you want, sir? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, asking price. Oh, he's making a really good deal, actually. Shit. I do need this card, though. I'll give you $10,000 for it. $10,000. All right, we gotta put this card away. We have to put this card away now. All right, open. Was it just Tetramon or was it Destiny? I can't remember. Price. It wasn't you, but I'm gonna put you away too. And then we're gonna Destiny. Price. Where did it go? Where was the card I just bought? Was it this? Huh? Did I just get fleeced? It was a ghost card, right? It was. Okay, thank God. I was like, Jesus. Okay, close the album. Okay, I'm gonna put you... There we go. Good enough. That's a ghost. I read that in, like, the Homer Simpson, like, that's a door? Okay. I need to make sure that everything is on duplicate so I don't accidentally put the wrong thing. So, ghost, we have no duplicate. You, we put on duplicates. What's a game? It's a ghost car. Duplicates. Alright. We need to put this guy out. He needs to go for sale. Now. Okay. Market price. 1, 2, 3. Round it. That's expensive. Okay. More cards. That's literally your favorite? Really? The one where Marge has a friend. And they do the whole, Thelma and Louise thing, almost. $96. $26. Not a bad deck. Okay. $80. Hello, Claro. How you doing? Are you traveling? You heading home? I hope that you had a lovely weekend. Okay, put you. 1, 2, 3. And you. Okay. Yeah, the waffles. That's a good episode. Okay. No, we've heard from Hippo in a bit. He went to Japan. He's fine. Whatever happened to Ruth Powers? They don't have the voice actress. They don't have the voice actress all the time. She's not always available. But she's been in a couple of episodes, one of which is a really dumb episode, like the bodybuilding one. Don't get home for 2 days, I'm good. Okay. Well, I hope that you have a nice couple of days before you head home. Okay. Okay. And you? There we go. Ah, I see. Yeah. Is it just not going to... Hey, duplicates. There There we go. Oh, absolutely. I do have work for you. I do have work for you. But it can wait until you are done. Maybe some cool projects. Whee! I'm in the middle again, aren't I? I just realized that I'm still sitting in the middle of the fucking screen again. Keeps happening. Keeps happening. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. How do I end up there? So I zoom to the middle if I'm like talking to customers about stuff and I want you to be able to see both of them. Like both of the options. Oh shit, I didn't like, okay, here's the example. So talking to this lady, I'd go to the middle so you can see both sides. But I don't want this card. Also, the light should be on. I am sorry, customers. We need more anti-stink spray. I'm gonna buy that. I think we're good for this. Still good. Almost out of the yellow ones. Good for blue, good for green, good for red. Maybe more of these orange ones. Okay. Oh shit, we're almost out of books. So we're out of volume 3 and volume 4. So we go down. Volume 3, volume 4. And then we are out of, almost out of blue dice. Almost entirely out of blue dice. Was dice and accessories? There. Maybe some more white dice? Bye, Cannon. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. Still good for these. Still good for most of the, get more purple. More purple. And then I think we're good. I think we're good. Give the stock guys something to do. Because I think the aim of the game is to get to the point where we're just buying stock. And then... just buying stock and we're just opening cards. Getting these fucking cards. You could say you're the center of attention. I mean, I am a streamer. That is kind of, I suppose, what I'm trying to do, isn't it? But I really just like hanging out and chatting about stuff. But I do like being in control of where the conversation's going. I'll take 7. Tomsy, hello. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for 25 months. I'm currently not doing the grift, but... yep, we can say that one was for you. Anything where it makes like the little happy noise. But I hope you had a nice weekend. I had a very nice weekend. I got drunk. You know that. I already told you. $933. Not a bad card. Not a great card anymore. Because now we need cards that are like over 5 grand. 30. $10. It wasn't. It was all right. But there was a meet and greet that got like announced like literally like the next morning. And I was not ready for it. But I did it anyway. We do it anyway. That's VTubing, baby. 13. 11. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum. But yeah, we're just hanging out. I am too brain dead to play anything with a story. Yeah, Dalton and everything. And then after this, I think I will probably... when I say after this, I mean after the stream, whenever that is. Probably gonna focus on eating something. Maybe watch something on the TV with it. Ooh, maybe finally watch some Simpsons. I do need to figure out what I'm streaming this week. I do have some watch-alongs coming up that I gotta do. I've actually been sponsored to do 2. There's the Via Law, and then there is an independent VTuber who has asked for a sponsored watch-along. And pretty nice pay. So I'm like, you know what? We need to business. Let's business so good. So if she's willing to pay to keep the bunker lights on for a week or 2, we can hang out. I wouldn't mind. We can hang out for the sponsored watch-along stream with everybody else. Simpsons and noodles after stream? Maybe. But yeah. Yeah, it is. I have been asked before to do indie watch-along. But the first time I was asked, sadly, what happened, I don't know what happened to their career because I think they ended up getting scammed by their artist or something. And I never heard from them again. They were like, hey, I'm gonna have to cancel and I don't know if I'm debuting. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. That sucks. But it's looking like everything has been organized for this one. But yeah. I'm quite lucky in that I haven't experienced that. How much trouble has Shark caused in the house so far? No trouble. Shark has been lovingly decorating. She has brought much joy. She hasn't been causing me any trouble. I think she has pranked Rumi-chan a little bit with the Roomba. Oh god, they're all waiting. Uh-oh. Hi. Nope. Hello. Marco is a lovely roommate, I think. I have not had any complaints. Beep, 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 beep. $9. Thank you, get out. Thank you, get out. I don't know if the Roomba is still in Chinese. I don't know. I think it may have been changed. It's stuck on Chinese. Is it? I haven't noticed. I don't mind if it is. Any pets? We have... So, Rumi-chan is the one who took me in after my divorce in January. And Rumi-chan has a cat who we call Kitty. But Rumi-chan is not a VTuber and is not interested in being involved in, like, any VTubing stuff and would prefer not to be, like, have any private information put online. So, Kitty and roommate are basically, you know, full anonymity. I respect their right to be anonymous. Like, they didn't ask. They didn't ask for VTuber stuff. Market price, 1, 2, 3. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, ba, ba, ba. They do get the benefits, though, of, like, the good VTuber internet and Marco and I buying a very nice TV. Okay. Ba, 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 da, ba. 1, 2, 3. Okay. But I like living with roommates. I don't know. It's safe. It feels safe. Ninja, I'm not gonna answer more questions, but yes, I did. It wasn't somebody that I, like, met on the internet. I didn't, like, go to Craigslist and say who's looking for a roommate. I did, in fact, know them. They were a friend who offered. A non-VTubing, non-online. They were like, okay. Because it was basically here or move back in with my mom. $11. It's all good. Not Craigslist, but FedLife. Oh my god. No. No. $58. Hello, guy. 172. Argent Rogue, thank you for 38 months. Thank you. Thank you very much. Puts the Tetramon in the bag. Puts the Tetramon in the bag. Whee! Okay. So the thing is, I know that living with my mom wouldn't be the worst. Moving back in with my dad probably would be. I can imagine that being pretty unpleasant. Particularly because, like, he and his wife bought a house that's well suited to just them living there. There's not really room for another person to live there. My mom has, like, sort of like a farm sort of property, like a big property thing. I would have my own cabin, but it would be very lonely and there would be no way for me to travel. There are no buses. She lives in like rural Tasmania. There's absolutely no bus route. It's just middle of nowhere. So it would have been worse than where I was living before. So I very much like living here because it's possible to go out, go into the city. There's people to see. The internet's good. It's very nice. Whee. TCG goes well. We are just opening things. We still have not pulled the kind of card that we need. Someday. Someday we will, I believe. $11. That's true. Tasmania do got an airport. Oh, wait. Yeah, Adelaide has an airport, too. Okay. Okay. I think we'll do one more day. We'll do at least one more day. I do not know how many packs we've done, but there is one more like pack opening one that we need to do, and we haven't done it yet. So I think that's like 10,000 packs. We haven't gotten there yet. Okay, can I just like put this here? Okay. Cool. What the hell is that pinned message? Nemo wants somebody to fuck his mom, I guess. I think it's fairly straightforward. I think it's a self-contained request. Okay, what are the bills? Oh my god, that was so much. What? Well, there goes all of our money. To be honest, I don't think you do want to. It's not that Nemo's mom, like, I'd say attraction-wise, she's fine. I've seen his mom before. I've known him since 2019. I have seen his mom. She's just kind of a bitch. She's just kind of a cunt. Would I do his mom? No. I don't know if there are any moms that I'm into. It's okay, we're friends. I can do that. We're friends, it's fine. Is one of us supposed to take one for the team here? I mean, you're not offering. So, nobody's taking nothing for the team. We draw straws. Okay. Just like Lightning McQueen. Oh my god! Should watch Cars. Should watch Cars on the big new TV. Okay. Okay. Which one? The racing one or the spy movie one? The racing one. Isn't there a Cars 3 now? What's the Cars 3 one about? And isn't there one about planes? It's about cars. Okay, cool. Cars 3 is back to racing. Good to know. Good to know. And it's literally called Plane. We don't talk about planes? Oh, I guess it was bad. About Lightning McQueen getting old. They keep doing that with their movies where they're like, hey, we're talking to you, original audience, rather than the children. Isn't it crazy how time has marched on? How are you feeling, original audience who is now much older? You feeling it yet, Mr. Krabs? I did not know that, Donut Bro. Honestly, you could have told me anything. You could have told me he was a serial killer and I would have believed you. I don't know anything about that. Original audience is much older. It's been 8 years. It has not been 8 years since the original Cars. It has not. The original Cars came out a long, long time ago. I hate to tell you this. No, between Cars and Cars 3. Cars 3 was 8 years ago. What, it was 8 years between Cars and Cars 3? Was it really? Oh, shit. I don't have the card that you want. Why are you asking me for it? How dare you? Okay. I'm making it real time. How do you think I feel, Bono? I want this card, actually. He's asking for $7. Tay, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm gonna give you $7. That's my final offer. I will give you $7.05. I will give you $7.09. There you go. He's finally happy. Okay. Do I have a favorite Pixar film? I liked the original Toy Story. I don't know. It's been a while since I've really watched them. I saw WALL-E in theaters. It wasn't really for me. Like, it was okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Donut Bird just wrote a message that Twitch has flagged for aggression. Meryl, thank you for the raid. Thank you. I'm gonna... It asked if I wanted to post it. I'm gonna allow it. Donut Bird's message got flagged for aggression because you wrote, I fucked your mom. Hello, Raiders. Hi. I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want. Ba-bang. We're playing the TCG Card Shop Sim game again. We are just wasting time. Thank you, Meryl, for 33 months. Thank you for the raid. I hope that you had a lovely stream. But yeah, we're taking it a little bit easy. Had a bit of a full-on weekend, lots of running around. I think the adorable animated movie you love is bad. I didn't say that WALL-E was bad. I just said that it wasn't for me. I don't know. It bummed me out a little bit. Like, I get that it ends nicely, I suppose, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit bummed out about the fact that the planet is fucking, like, over. I'm gonna go 430. No, you will not get that. I will give you 440. Can I get more than that? I will give you $4.50, which is $4 under the market price. I will give you $1 under the market price. I'm going to give you the market price, and if you ask for anything more than that, you can fuck right off. There you go. Didn't they come back and fix it, though? Yeah, but think about all the people who died between then and there. Was Wally not... Wally wasn't hard. Wally was not hard. You didn't even give him market price. I never give anybody market price because I'm a bitch. Confirm not bot sexual. I don't know. He kind of gave like little old man energy, like very little old man energy. I don't know. I'm sorry that I was not sexually aroused during the children's movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm in the middle. My God. How dare you be normal? Just those of you being like, how dare you not be attracted to Wally? And I'm like, damn, I'm sorry that I wasn't turned on during the children's movie. Thank you. Thank you. Think you know a guy, then they don't like squares. You'd be shocked at how much Eve stuff there is. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. It's just not for me. Not for me. But yeah, I think we'll do this in-game day. Why? How horny was Mari getting during Wally? Here's the thing. I love robots as well, but I like refrigerators. I like big, chunky, Soviet-style machinery. Okay? I don't need these little twink bots. I need something that's gonna fall over and crush me. She likes Gundams. See, a Gundam's just a person. See, when people are like, oh, I love robots, I'd fuck this robot. And it's just a person-shaped robot. It's just a person-shaped robot. No, get me a washing machine. Get me a fucking, I don't know, like a sentient treadmill. I don't know. If I want to be with a person, I'll be with a person, okay? Like, I don't see the point in building a sex robot that looks like a person, okay? Like, people are all around us all the time. Why would you limit yourself to the human form, okay? Like, I get it. But when somebody says, hear me out, and points their thumb over their shoulder, and it's some robot dude from some fucking PvE game that is just a hot guy but a robot, I don't care. That's just a hot guy, all right? It's just a hot guy. Of course you think the hot guy is hot. It's a hot guy. It's stupid. It's stupid. Show me a microwave that you're attracted to. Show me... Show me a fucking skyscraper building crane that you think that is mildly attractive, all right? Just something. Show me anything, okay? Whenever somebody's like, hear me out, and they point to a person, I'm like, that's not a hear me out, that's a person. You are biologically designed to think that people are attractive. That's not a hear me out. That's the most banal, normal thing that you could be into. Of course you think the person's attractive. It's a person. Yes, Dream Bites, Dream Bites. I need the version of Date Everything, but instead of them turning into people, they stay objects. Okay? That's what I need. That's what I need, okay? Hear me out, a person, but with an eye patch. That's always so dumb. When somebody's like, oh, hear me out, and it's a person with like a cybernetic arm, and I'm like, what? So, are you trying to tell me that like, oh, your hear me out is somebody with a disability? Like, what? Are you insane? Like, that's just a person. It's a person. It's a person. This is not a hear me out. It's not a hear me out. It's a person. It's a person with a cool, sexy arm, like, that they paid like $20 million for. Like, I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. I'm sorry. It's just a fucking person. It's a person. It's a person. It's a person. It's a person. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think at most it should be like Beauty and the Beast. I just realized we totally missed Stimmy time. Stimmy time just totally went by. I'm sorry to everybody who missed out because ads. I'm sorry. I was just mad. What a wonderful conversation we've had. This stream has been a little bit of a mess. I do apologize for that, but I kind of expected it. I think I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that we played this game because I had a feeling that I would be a bit of a mess today. So I'm glad that we used the game that it's okay to be a mess in. I think that's good. Apologize? Yeah, I'm apologizing. I apologize. I like the mess. It's unapologetic. Oh. Well, I did just apologize for it, so it's a little apologetic, but... Hang on, though. Is it the spider robot from Final Fantasy VIII? Because that one's kind of hot. That's kind of attractive. I don't know. Like, I feel like originally it started like as like a little bit of a meme, but I recently witnessed a refrigerator being moved, and when it got wheeled into the room, I don't know, like my heart beat a little bit faster. I was like, holy crap. I was like, look at that huge slab of engineering. Look at this gorgeous piece of creation. So many years of like engineering went into this. If a robot is shaped like an animal, would that be like neo-bestiality? Maybe? I suppose so. Sounds about right. All those tweets, those weren't completely jokes. No, Eric. What, you think I just get up, I wake up, and I go on the internet and lie? Excuse me? Yes? Well, I know what you're doing with your time. All right. Listen, I have to be totally honest with you. Through your teeth. If you get up, go on the internet, and lie, every lie you tell, you have to keep track of. Every lie you have to remember. Because eventually it'll come out. Eventually it'll come out. It is just easier to know it. It is just fucking easier to know it. But for sure, washing machines would be the best option for machine banging. I don't know. More into refrigerators. More into refrigerators. That's the only explanation I really have. Anyway. Yeah, just suffer through whatever stupid honest shit you say. There are some times where I think, oh man, I've definitely like lost viewers for saying this or whatever, or like I'm not as appealing as I could be because I've said this. But then I realized I wouldn't have been able to keep them. I wouldn't have been able to like keep them happy because it would have come out eventually that like, you know, I thought this way or felt this way or whatever. It's just easier to be totally honest about like everything. No thank you, I'm good. I would rather that they be happy somewhere else than, you know, constantly be like freaking out that someday they're gonna be really unhappy. Yeah, wear it on your sleeve. Life is just so much simpler and easier that way. Which I guess it can also be a little bit... It can be off-putting to some people, but my selfish thing is that I don't want to have that on me. I would rather that people go, oh, I don't really vibe with her, to know that early, rather than invest like a lot of emotional time in me and then realize that later. Anyway, I think we've done good. I think everybody has left our store. Boop. We should open some more packs and then we will call it. Do we have any bills to pay? No. That's all of our money. You totally get it? I'm glad. I don't know. Like, when I was younger, like a teenager, I was terrified of people, you know, not liking me. I was terrified of saying something stupid and people not liking me. And I said stupid stuff all the time. So I feel like when I was younger, particularly, it was more in person than anything. I would hide a lot of my personality because I was scared of people not liking it and that it would hurt. That it would hurt that people didn't like it. Because, you know, you'd wear your heart on your sleeve and then someone wouldn't like you. But if you weren't being yourself and they didn't like you, then you would convince yourself, oh, well, it's not like they knew the real me, so they're not really rejecting me. Which is cowardly, but it makes sense, you know? Like, I understand that level of self-protection. But it does mean that, like, the relationships that you do make aren't real, you know? I think that it is better to be genuine. And that is something that I realize, you know, I haven't been a teenager for a while. I haven't been a teenager for a long while. I haven't been a teenager since, oh. Hello. Oh, also good night, Generic Chen. Hello. Hello, Jets. Hi, Jets. Jets, I was just talking about how I think refrigerators are the most attractive kind of fuckable robot. And that robots, bipedal robots, shaped like people, are basically people, and in my mind, are not hear me outs. Okay? How was your stream? How was your stream? Hello. Hello. Let me get you a shout out. I hope you had a lovely stream. How was Doom 3? Okay. I want to hear the full hear me out for the fridge bots. I don't know. There's just something about something fucking. Give me a fucking Soviet era looking ass refrigerator, and genuinely my heart will beat a little bit faster. There's something about that. It's imposing. It's strong. There's something about it. There's something about it. Why are you right though? I'm right. I'm right. When people show me, so Jets, you know, like when it's just like a person, but it's like a robot. Is that like an android? I think it's called an android. I think it's an android. Because a cyborg is part human, part robot, which is typically somebody with like cybernetic, like replacement limbs or something, that's a person. That's a person, okay? The whole point of all that media is that's a person. When people go, oh my God, hear me out. I'm like, I'm sorry. Are you calling the disabled person to hear me out? Like that what the fuck? It's a person. That's not a hear me out. It's a person. You were designed to find people attractive. A hear me out is meant to be crazy. When somebody says, oh, this is like my crazy hear me out, and it's a person, I'm like, that's a person. Like, you can find them hot, and I'll even agree with you. I'll agree with you, okay? I'm like, yeah, of course, they're totally hot. But if they're like, oh my God, I'm so weird. Look at this total hear me out that nobody's gonna get. And then, okay, Vegalith, a Bionicle if you're talking about the bipedal ones with swords, that's a person. That it looks like a person. That's basically a dude. It's basically a dude. Now, if you show me somebody who's into like the borax or something, is it borax? The bowl ones, the little bowl looking dudes in like their bowl form. Borok, thank you, Borogs. You show me the Borogs. Maybe. I mean, they're kind of like George Costanza build, but I thought you said Borax. I did originally. I forgot the name. I'm not sure I like this hear me out gatekeeping. You sound just like the person on Twitter. I think you're gatekeeping monster fucking. Quite literally, I got into a fight with somebody. And by fight, I mean they got mad and I just ignored them because I don't fight on Twitter. I have better things to do with my time. I just throw out my opinions, and if you like them, great. If you don't like them, all good. But I will go, oh, look who doesn't like the opinion. Jets, I hope you had a really lovely stream. I'm sorry, I've got a weird sort of aggression going on right now. Like lust over the fridge. I briefly had a tweet go viral. I had to mute it because it went too viral. Which is, I think, if I'm paraphrasing, bitches be like, ooh, I'm a monster fucker. And then they show you a picture of some guy who basically may be named Greg who could drive a Ford Focus. Like... Because they could. Like, they'll be like, ooh, I'm a monster fucker. And they'll show, like, some vaguely hot Nosferatu-looking guy who maybe has slightly big hands. And I'm like, okay, so you want to get fingered. Like, good job. Hear me out. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. That's not monster fucking. It's not. Okay? It's not. That's not, you're not wildin', you're not crazy, okay? That's just a person. You are designed to be attracted, okay? What's a hear me out that's too far? I don't care. If it's fictional, I don't really care, okay? If you want to have a Lapras wife, who cares? What, like, God of War is apparently free game. Why is Lapras not free game? Who cares? And God of War, also basically a person. I have seen the art of God of War. That's basic. She could pay taxes, okay? I've seen her. She could reach into a purse and pull out a wallet. Like, I could see God of War going about her day. Where do you stand on centaurs? Personally, I'm not into them because I don't like horses. Randon! Hello, Randon! Hi! Hello, Randon Raiders. I'm sure he's raiding on YouTube as well. But hello, Randon. Hello, Orc Raiders. How do you... Hi. I was just going off about my very intense brand of monster fucking, where apparently I come off a bit gatekeepy because in my opinion, if it's bipedal, that's just a person and you are designed to be attracted to that. Okay? Okay. Amelie's hear me out opinion is among the most out-of-pocket one for me. Give me a milk. What is it? What is it? What is it? Tell me the opinion. Bipedal, like a duck. So if it's bipedal and humanoid shaped, that's basically a person. Okay. So T-Rex is just a dude-ass dude. I could see it happening. I feel like I could see that. But you know what? I will concede once the top half is that level of like different. Okay, I'd give you a little bit. Does that mean kangaroo's a human? I'm gonna be honest, you'd rather get into a fight with a human than a kangaroo. So maybe you've got something there. Featherless biped. This is a man. I'm gonna be like that guy where I lift up a chicken and I say, behold, a man. Behold, monster fuckers, a man. A centaur is considered a man. So we were just talking about that. Before I became Diogenes. And that is that I do not like the idea of a centaur entirely because I don't like horses. I am scared of horses. And I am scared of horses because they are big and their eyes, I don't know where they're looking. They always seem like they're on edge, and I cannot have that because I'm always on edge. There can't be two of us. There cannot be two of us, okay? If I'm over here being an anxious bitch, cannot have the horse around you. I take it you're not playing Uma Musume. No, I'm not playing Uma Musume because I have a gambling addiction. And I'm not kidding about that. I can't play gacha because if I play gacha, it will go badly. But yeah, I hope both Jets streamers and Jets Raiders and Randon Raiders had a lovely stream. Did I shout out Randon? I don't think I did. I did not. Let me shout out Randon. I need to message Randon because we're meant to catch up, but I was like, yeah, we'll catch up this week. And then I proceeded to get incredibly busy and was like, I'm sure he's busy. I'll bother him another time. Wham, 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 wham. I'm a fucking baby. It's whenever somebody's like, hey, feel free to like message, we'll do something. I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. And then a day will pass and I'm like, oh, I'm sure they're busy. I convinced myself that I'd only be a bother. But yeah, he got drunk and yapped about fun things like Neil Breen. I don't know who Neil Breen is. Also, I miss drunk Randon. Ugh. So, fun fact, Randon is my VTuber Oshi. Fun fact. Randon was the one who made me happy to get older, basically. Before Randon, I was kind of like, wow, I'm scared of becoming 30. And then I'm like, holy shit, Randon is such a cool dude. His life didn't end in his 30s. I could also be a cool person in my 30s. Wow. I'm not only 30, I'm 32. I'm going to be 33 in October. Neil Breen is a narcissistic amateur filmmaker with no self-awareness. He's hilarious. He makes bad movies that are great. Never heard of him. I will have to look into that. Wow. That's still young. Yes, people still tell me it's young. But then again, we also have people who tell me that it's old. So I'm kind of in that middle bit. I'm in that middle bit. You turn 40 in... Oh, does that mean no weeks? You aren't allowed to bring hope into your post-30s. What? I have so much hope for the future now. Genuinely? Okay, this is going to sound nuts, but these have been the best years of my life so far in my 30s. And I say divorced. We were long-term relationship, okay? We were engaged. I just say divorced because it sounds punchier. But I ended my 16-year relationship in January. Got divorced in January is what we've been calling it. Are you guys gonna feel weird if I say this has been like the best year of my life? I feel so happy where I am right now. I feel so incredibly like comfortable where I am now. I love where I live now. I feel like I'm actually on track for a life that I want to live. I live where I am, like I live where I want to live. I live in an area that I love. I'm actually able to hang out with people that I like and stuff. And I have friends. I can see my family again because he didn't really like going to go see family. So I can go see family now. Yeah, I'm elevated to a new era. I like that. That's very nice. I feel really genuinely happy where I am right now. It sounds like you were isolated. I was a little bit. I was a little bit. A lot of it was, I believe, somewhat self-isolation. And I'm getting out of it. I was a hermit from about 2019 until early this year. And now I'm going out more. I'm talking to people. I'm organizing things. It's genuinely, I'm getting too positive. That's right. I'm getting too positive and too excitable. But genuinely, I need to do the same. Once you get like, okay, so as somebody who didn't go out a lot for like 5 years straight, and I mean that like genuinely, I think I went out maybe for some of these, this is really bad. Like we're talking like entire years of going out, maybe, and I mean leaving the house, okay? Leaving the house and going to a new location, leaving my driveway. I think there was maybe a year where I left my house maybe 12 times to go to like a grocery store or something. 12 times in a year. And looking back, like once a month, maybe once a month, if that. So, looking at that, even including work. So, Matthew, I am a full-time VTuber. Oh God, I have to like explain to the Raiders how this happened. All right, I'll do it. When I graduated high school, I did not get the points that I needed for university. I was in a relationship. We had started dating when I was 16. And when I graduated, we were both 18. And his family was very unsupportive of him going to university and becoming a teacher. And I had wanted to become a teacher, but I didn't get the points. So I was like, hey, I'm going to get a retail job and I will pay for you. I will pay whatever you need, like textbooks, university costs, bus, whatever. And you will go and we'll work towards the future. And so I got a retail job. I ended up getting 3. I got 3. He moved in with me and my dad. His family was very unsupportive. His mom hated me. Rest in peace. She died last year on my birthday. She still hated me even when she died. And she never got to see us break up. Take that. She's dead now. That a lot of stories end that way when you get older. When you get older, a lot of stories end with she's dead now. Anyway, I'm allowed to say that she punched me at a wedding. She punched me at a wedding and told me I was going to burn in hell for stealing her son. She was mildly incestuous. She had the whole, like, a boy's first love is his mother. And I gotta tell you, if you've got a mother-in-law like that, you're gonna have some trouble. You're gonna have trouble if you have a mother-in-law like that. Anyway, so we went through him going through university and me working, and he graduated. He graduated university, and a couple of years passed without being able to find a job. I think maybe three or 4 years passed looking for work and not finding anything. So eventually he bit the bullet and was like, all right, I'm going to have to move out to rural Australia. That's the only place where there's work. And I was like, cool. And he was like, all right, I want you with me. You, like, got to come with me. And I was nervous because I didn't want to leave my family on the coast, but I also knew that it was, like, the only way to, like, you know, have, like, a life together. So I was like, okay. So we originally moved out to Wagga. That's right. I'm Australian. We have places called Wagga Wagga. And when we got out there, we weren't earning a lot, but we were earning enough because we didn't have a crazy lifestyle. We were renting a box for like $200 a week. And he was like, okay, you supported me for 7 years. I got my job in 2012, but I was giving him my Centrelink payments before then. So I suppose 9 years. He was like, you supported me for almost 10 years. Now's my turn to support you. What do you want to do? And I went, can I make ASMR? Because I had developed an interest in drama CDs. And then I had fallen kind of in love with ASMR roleplay and I had made some friends. Yes, good man. Good man. Okay? I will concede that, and I say he's a damn good teacher as well. Even if we've parted ways. I agree that. Oh, you graduated 2012? No, I graduated 2010. I just didn't land a job until 2012. It took me 2 years of looking to find one. Nobody was hiring. Nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted the Vivi. It was hard. It was difficult. Once you get a job, there's going to be a but. I'm not going to get into the but, to be totally honest. Ha 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 ha. Just know that ultimately, we'll get to the main thing, which I tell you guys. Anyway, so I get into ASMR, and I have a lot of fun, and I do mildly well. Well enough that, I actually managed to get to like 10K subscribers, 20K subscribers on YouTube, 30K, 40K. I got all the way up to, I think, 60 before I burned out. But by the time that happened, I got into streaming, and then I began streaming, and I started VTubing. And I was saying this at the start of the stream, I earn more streaming than I did through my 3 retail jobs. I am in a better position financially than I've ever been in my life, which is really indicative of how poorly paying retail and service jobs are. You need to be paid more. You'll need to be paid more. You deserve more. You deserve fucking more. Way more. Anyway, retail is hell. Absolutely. Anyway. You didn't get the points to get into uni. How does that work exactly? I didn't get the scores. I didn't get the scores that I needed for the course that I needed. If I wanted to, I could have taken, it's either New Start or New Step, but I didn't want to. So my ATAR, which was from high school, was kind of low. God, I can't even remember what it was. It was not good. It was too low for what I needed. What would you have studied? I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a history and a drama teacher, or a history and an English teacher. One or the other. Because I really loved modern history. But I didn't get the points, so I gave up on that. And I instead went into retail to support ex-partner. Anyway. So I've been streaming since 2020. So I did ASMR 2019. And I think my ATAR was like in the 50s. Lord. I think it was like in the 50s, like the low 50s. And it was almost what I needed, but not enough. Anyway. I've been streaming for about 5 years in October this year. But the thing is, because I wasn't going out to work and because everything was online, I had no reason to leave my house. So I went full hermit. I would wake up, I would stream, I would eat, I would go to bed, I would wake up, I would maybe do something online, stream, work on something, eat, go to bed, wake up, and that was my life. And the only interaction I had, I'm not hearing showering, that fell by the wayside. I stopped taking care of myself. I've talked about this. I told you guys. I would tweet about it. I was like, damn, I've taken 28 showers this year or something. I can't even remember what it was. And people were like, Vivi, are you fucking kidding? And I was like, no. I kept track of it in a notebook. Let's be honest, guys. I had fucking depression. I was not okay. And I can recognize that now. I can see that. And it's because I could not go anywhere. There was nowhere to go. And there was really no way to get there. She didn't manage to land on my feet as well. I know it's hard. Yes, it is one of those things. Sometimes you catch yourself in it. Yeah, hidden depression. Olivia's been talking about it, and I fully agree. And the thing is, it's really nice to take care of myself again. It's been really nice. I've been showering regularly. Sorry to women stink enjoyers, but I shower now. I buy appliances to make things easier, like hair drying and hair straighteners and things like that. I do makeup again. I stopped doing makeup like back when I was like, God, like 25 or whatever. I do makeup now again. I'm back to getting back in shape. I'm happy about that, which is really nice. Because I also like, so here's the thing. I don't share a lot about physicality. I never became obese. I did put on weight. I did become chubby, which was enough to affect me. Was enough to make me feel sad about myself. I also completely lost stamina. I completely lost stamina about being able to like walk long distances and stuff like that, which is something I've had to gain back. And it's a lot. Oh, Nemu, hello. Chippy Nemu, hello. What kind of chippy? We talking like potato chippy or what? What are we talking here? Let me get you a shout out. Hello. Hi, I was just getting super real, giving a timeline of this year to some raiders from Randon and Jets' community. And now you guys, I suppose. So basically the TLDR is I had a major breakup and have kind of turned my life around since then. And I've stopped isolating myself and I'm doing a lot better. I was doing a test stream and everyone showed up and showed up my model. So I used to be, aww. P&G of chips, amazing. Oh my god. Thanks for the deep lore. I'm glad that I could give that to you. We aced our test with Nemu. Good. I'm glad. But yeah, so basically, Vivi been through a bit. I'm gonna say I'm really excited about the future. I feel better about myself and where I'm going. Of course, I'm also a little bit daunted because, like, cards on the table, I'm alone, like, single. Like, not alone, I suppose, because I have roommates, you know. I have friends, I have gal pals. But I am romantically alone for the first time in my life since I was 16. I was a child. Like, I've spent the entirety of my life with somebody. So I'm now figuring out who I am not being somebody's partner. And I'm really, really, like, I'm interested. Self-discovery. I'm definitely not ready to Pringle. Definitely not ready to Pringle. Definitely not interested. Not interested in the Pringle. I'm good. Maybe you and Nemo's mom. God, no. No more crazy moms, please. But yeah, I'm really excited. That was one of the things that I was drunkenly gushing to Jets on the weekend, that I'm really looking forward to discovering myself and figuring out who the fuck I am. Because I definitely stagnated. Like, the thing is, I was doing great, I think, with things that I was enjoying, like streaming and whatnot, but I was definitely avoiding looking at myself for too long, you know? But yeah. Anyway, interesting note for myself. I clicked the YouTube link to see I'm sub there. I never do. Yeah. I do stream. Here I am. Hi. But yeah, so for those of you who asked, the main breakup was just realized we weren't happy. And it made sense. It made sense to not anymore. And I'm very open. I'm very open as a streamer. That's not to say there won't be some things that, like, I can be a bit, like, I'd rather not talk about, but I like being able to wear my heart on my sleeve on stream. It never occurred to me not to. So I've just kind of kept it that way. Everyone in the card shop knows the deep Vivi lore. Everybody knows. I don't think we need to know everything. No, you do. You kind of do. You know basically everything. All the important stuff, I think. There was a huge dramatic pause. Oh god, there better not be more buffering. All right. Now, Nemu, I know you just raided, but I may call it soon. I'm going to open a couple more cards, I think, and then maybe restock. And then we'll raid. By the way, thank you for all the followers. That's an interesting thing to tell all the raiders about, I suppose. Ma'am, I just wanted a booster card. Oh my god. Thank you for the followers. Thank you. It's lovely to have you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I like being able to have these kinds of talks with each other. It means a lot. But yeah. Just put the cards in the bag, bro. That's so the vibe. That's so it. The shop lady is venting about her personal life to the card wall again. Aww. May as well say for... That's beautiful, Nemu. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh, you're invested? Well, I'll stay on for a little bit more. A little bit more. I really would like it if we could pull, like, a really good card. But it just hasn't happened yet. Just hasn't happened yet. I don't know. Maybe we should just clear the shelves at this point. Meow. I gotta go, but your upwards movement. Aw, thank you, Lane Lives. Please have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. I do, but there is a big Cheeto smear across the front, Alvin. Is that still good? Also, it seems that someone has carved Homer Rocks into the front of the Charizard card. Actually, wait. Can I... Wait. Simpsons. I need a Simpsons clip. I need a Simpsons clip right now. 1 second. Simpsons. Antiques. Please, 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 please have the one. Yes, I found it. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay, 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 okay. Good, 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 good. I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Boop. Woo! He fucking destroyed his musket. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill him. And I do. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I used to have a Charizard, but ironically lost in a house fire. No. Oh no. Okay, we'll open a couple more. I love Mo. Mo is one of my favorite characters. Early Simpsons was so good. It was so good. Now after that clip, I'll leave and see you again at some point. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Bacon. Have a lovely day. Good night, Nasi. Everybody who has to leave, sleep well. I will probably raid into somebody soon. I do think it's funny. When people get raided, you try and, you know, do something to, like, hook people, right? I probably shouldn't try and hook raiders with the riveting tale of my divorce. I don't think that's really what I want to be known for, but I guess it means that everybody starts and they know everything about me, so... I guess it makes it easier for future streams, because now if you come back, you know everything that I'm about, pretty much. Aside from, like, I don't know, I like achievement hunting. We play a lot of boring games, because I enjoy playing boring games. Literally, I do have the tag on stream. I do. Yeah. Yeah, maximum experience. Okay. I talk about divorce whatever the fuck I want. Bang. I do really like The Simpsons. Did you know that's why I'm the radioactive VTuber? I'm the radioactive VTuber because of the Nuke the Whales clip. I was gonna ask. So, I'm gonna show the clip. I'm gonna show the clip. I'm gonna show the Nuke the Whales clip because we may as well. We may as fucking well. Why not? So, Nuke the Whales. That's why. That's why. I gave my OC, my Vivi, a little button that said Nuke the Whales because it was a Simpsons reference. It was a Simpsons reference. I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny to have a Simpsons reference on my character, except people took it seriously and they were like, "Why do you hate whales? What the fuck's wrong with what? What? Why do you want to kill whales? Why does she hate whales? Why does she want to nuke whales?" They didn't get it, so I changed it. So every time my character was shown, the badge said something different. You know how in like Newgrounds clips, characters' t-shirts would change randomly? You know? Like it would just say like something funny, like, and then like the next frame it would say something else, or it would have like, I don't know, some other symbol drawn on it. It was like that. I wanted Vivi to be like that, where every time you saw her, the badge said something different. It was a very Homestar Runner thing, because like they'd always have like a different like floppy disk on the desk or something like that. Anyway. When it came time to be a VTuber, I decided that it wasn't possible to change the badge every day. So I was like, okay, let's just make it like a rocket. But then I went, hey, what if I fully lean into the radioactive stuff? Because I also really love Fallout. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite game. I like the Fallout series. And I'm like, I like the aesthetic. I basically live in a bunker because we were in peak depression mode at the time, and we lived in a house that had a shutter door that would go all the way down, and if the power went out, it wouldn't go back up. So I was like, why not? We'll lean into the radioactive theming, and that is why we are here. That is why I am the radioactive VTuber. I have had people be very disappointed that I do not know more about nuclear power. I have had people try and have intelligent adult discussions with me about my opinion on nuclear power or nuclear like weaponry or warfare or something, and I have not been able to take part because I don't know dick about it. I don't know shit about it. I'm sorry. I'm here for the aesthetic. I don't know anything enough to have the conversation with you about it. It's basically steam power with extra steps. I've only had one person say, oh, isn't your theme problematic? That's one person in 5 years. I've only had one person in 5 years accuse me of having a problematic theme. If anybody else does, it's not that deep. It is a Simpsons reference. It is very much a Simpsons reference, and I like Fallout. That's it. I'm not making any other calls or anything. Okay? I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Basically, the law is Vivi... There was a flyer on like a telephone pole, and it was like, hey, paid science experiment. And now we're here. Now we're here. Okay. I mean, suits, aren't those uncomfortable to wear? Oh, you love radiation? Name 4 isotopes. Does isotope count as one? Alrighty. Oh, I love Fallout New Vegas. We do want to play that again sometime, but we're currently doing a Fallout 3 playthrough. So I suppose when that's done. Anyway, we're gonna save. We're gonna save. I think we've done a good job. But I also think that it is time for me to call it because it's 5 p.m. I'm hungry. I want to go rest. Thank you guys for sticking with me. And thank you to everybody who is new, who has hung out. I appreciate that too. That's very kind of you to, you know, hang out and hear me go on and on about whatever. I'm going to get something to eat. Let me see. Oh, there's lots of people on it this time. Oh, fuck. See, this is the problem. Whenever we end stream, I get really excited to raid somebody. They let the Roomba jump you? I won't. Just double checking. Oh, there's so many people. So many. Okay, I think I know who I want to send you to, though, because she was here earlier. And she did say that she was going to stream Still Wakes the Deep at some point. Not today. She is doing an emergency donathon today. But she's also an Australian VTuber. Oh, I'm sorry, Adro. I'm sorry. It was a bit of an early stream today. I'm sorry. But I need to go eat. I'm starving. Okay, hopefully we'll stream again tomorrow. I'm not sure what, but we'll see. Okay? Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it's going on forever. Alright, remember, we have a Discord if you would like to get pinged. I'm going to try and do a schedule next week, but not this week. Okay? Not like this week, next week. Okay? Like July. We're going to try and do schedules in July. Alright. Good night, everybody. Thank you for talking with me. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye. Bacha.